Hey guys, welcome to a Valentines Special. And what a great opportunity to have an awesome guest on, His Majesty Lord and Evan. Oh my God, Evan! Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show.
How are you doing, Tim?
Somewhat, I'm not doing so well. Uh,
Boys,
roommate, roommate Evan. His roommates, you have to be careful. Be careful. Ooh, Evan, his roommates are hard to deal with.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
did you get up to wash the dishes a minute
He,
ago?
he doesn't
yeah,
understand that yet, but I'm going to let him talk to you
yeah.
guys to get some education. So
From me, no. From Tim, perhaps. But you
Perhaps,
have
yeah.
tips from me.
I imagine you and I are the same age, Lord.
I think I just aged terribly. I think I'm actually younger than you, but probably look older.
No, well, how old are you?
37.
Oh no, you didn't age terribly. I'm 43. Look, I'm much grayer than you, so you can see the difference. See,
Oh yeah, we're in the same bracket.
we're in the
can
same bracket, though. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll let this young man who is take care of that.
He's doing great. He's doing great. I
Evan,
think
you're
he
a cool
hardly needs
kid.
any advice from us. But
Yeah.
I let him wear a Coke, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Make sure the coke doesn't go to your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, man, I don't know if you guys said that you've been watching the show for like 8 years.
Yeah.
What
8
about the
years.
live
Yeah,
streams?
around 8 years. Yeah.
How long have you been watching the live streams?
The live stream didn't really exist.
Yeah, that wasn't around.
It
when we
wasn't
started
around
watching.
for
That was probably like a year ago.
and it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago, right, Tim? He wasn't doing 24/7 every day. So
Yeah.
it was-
Yeah, well, it was basically all my fault, right?
no. But I mean, oh man, yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys been watching at least since last year.
Oh no,
Yeah.
way more than
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
way more than
Oh,
that.
okay. So you know all the dramas, all the characters that came and
multiple
went.
rounds of drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiple rounds.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, I'm gonna go pour another drink. I'm leaving Evan my watch box. He can
Cool.
show you my bullshit.
Okay.
But,
Cool.
no. In all seriousness, we gotta get Archie here.
Yeah.
We do. We gotta
Yeah,
get
well-
Archie to North America.
You know, I'm doing a bit of a oh. Yes. And actually, you know, that watch time, if we can get him for the watch time and then to come to Vegas, that will be incredible. You know,
No,
Just between you and
Archie
me?
has to do New York City. That's not even a.
and that's what a perfect place to be in New
Yeah.
York than during the watch time.
I agree.
All the watch enthusiasts are gonna be there.
He needs to do New York City. I know. I mean, I agree with him. Colorado's beautiful, but he's not going to have that much time to like fart
Nothing
around
to do in Colorado, unless
Yeah.
except the Colorado the hike, the Colorado Trail.
Yeah.
Have you guys done it?
No.
500 miles, the whole Colorado.
No. We haven't done that.
I was gonna do it, but I was stopped. A super chat stopped me. You know, you guys know about that, right? No.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, young man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. All right.
Bye.
Wow. Okay. So just a quick reminder, everybody. All the super chats during today's show and the pre-show go to the roommate fund.
Tim, where are you moving to?
Well, I'm not moving anywhere.
Yeah, moving
Uh,
over?
No. I mean, well, if the roommate kicks me out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm gonna stay with Mike the Snake.
Oh.
I can come to your house. Can I stay with you guys? That I would much
Yeah, you
rather
can stay with
prefer.
us. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So Evan, check this out. You know, I want to do that Colorado Trail.
Yeah.
Freaking epic. It's a journey of a lifetime, and that's just kind of a little bit of practice for me because I want to do other things. I told Lord what I want to do. Lord.
Yeah. By the way, again, thank you. I know I had to beg a little bit for you to come and grace my live stream, but you came through, and it was nice to have a conversation with you.
Lord, you're quite a character. So it was my pleasure to to have some watch talk because often we get so preoccupied with the drama and everything, right? It gets a little bit crazy, but it was so relaxing, man, it's just talking watches. It's fun. It's
Hey,
fun.
see, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Hey, Lord. Hey, Tim. Hey, Evan. Good to
Hey,
meet
what's
you.
up?
Heard a lot
The
about you,
original
man.
OC.
We have some very cool people. I was just gonna tell Evan that I'm gonna come to Colorado to do the Colorado Trail. I have to do it this year. That's it. I was gonna be like, hey, maybe I'm not gonna do it, but you know what? Since you guys are from Colorado, Bud the stud is from Colorado, maybe we could do a few kind of meetups together, talk watches. I would love to take a look at the pieces that Evan, your dad, got over there.
He's
Incredible
got a
stuff.
lot of good nonsense stuff like that. So yeah,
Don't
Yeah,
forget, all your dad needs to do is just send a check payable to the Tim Wright Academy
yeah, that's
for
him.
horology,
Tim Reddick.
Yeah,
and that's 3 and 4 zeros, and then a period, and then
Yeah.
2 more zeros.
2 more zeros.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's just write that down, and
Yeah.
you'll be all set.
Yeah, I'll make sure I remember that.
Evan has his sight set on a very specific piece in that collection. He's not even interested in the rest, I think.
Mm.
Right?
There's one piece I really want. I really want the Yachtmaster. That's the one I really want.
Do you have it there?
No, it's in a safety deposit box, so I don't have it right now.
What kind of yacht master is it?
I think it's a Dad.
What color dial does it have? What color
Yeah.
dial does it have?
I think it's a blue dial.
Okay, so it's a Yachtmaster 40
Yeah.
with a blue dial with red lettering on it, right?
Yeah, red letter. Yeah,
There you go.
Go on.
And it's stainless steel. It's silver all the way around,
yeah,
right?
silver all the way
With
around.
the platinum bezel?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good.
Don't confuse the kid, Tim. Yeah, it's a silver bezel.
Beautiful bezel. Let's just really quickly let me say hello to the community, guys. Speedy Hernandez, welcome to the show. So, are the super chats going straight to the roommate's moving out expense or for a gift? It depends. It all depends how much money we make. Probably, I don't know. Small G, welcome to the show. Yeah,
It's
the
going-
Birkin. Oh my god! If I get the Birkin 3 years, I get safety net. Jay Wright, welcome to the show. Jubilee. Got the chili badger. You need to go to sleep, man. Get some sleep, man. Zeke, Lord, Chili, you're always welcome, and we'll welcome through. Daytona Forever. And who's this? Confused investor at Evan. Words of wisdom: buy things that appreciate, like Rolex, and rent things that depreciate.
Kelly's in the audience tonight. See, the key to getting more female viewers is
Yeah.
having Evan on. I think more kids. We're gonna have
Yeah.
talking watches with Tim and kids
Hey, and
at
look at
least
this. She
once a
says,
week.
I'm a fan of teaching kids about our watches. My daughter loves the collection. She wants my Speedy
Sweet.
Racing.
How
That's so
sweet.
cool. Don't forget about the Be Like OC elective course for
That's
only
right.
25K.
If you want to get an MBA, just elect for the Be Like OC, and you'll love ADs, and you'll be a little bit smug, and you'll be very elitist.
You know, the reason Chili Badger cannot sleep because he saw that collection. He saw the pieces. If I saw 5172, I wouldn't be able to sleep as well. Evan, how do you sleep at night?
Knowing that my
Knowing
dad
that-
is a 5172.
Yeah.
I don't sleep. I think about it every night. I can't sleep.
Very
It's not
unhealthy.
possible.
Very unhealthy.
Yeah.
It's not possible, man. So you're excited about the Yachty? The Yachty?
Yeah, the Yachty. Yeah, for sure.
Casey, welcome to the
Hey
show.
guys.
Hey, we got
Hey,
a
Evan.
really special guest on.
It's the pre-lunchtime episode for KC.
Yeah,
Have
but
one.
today Tim is early.
Super early. The chili badger, 2 pounds just for the Lord and Evan. Welcome, guys. Thank you, Chili. This is gonna go to my roommate fund.
Roommate fund. Yeah, guys, super chat. Tim needs roommate funds.
It's
Wow,
tough. It's the Super Bowl.
This kid's gonna bring in the cash too, Tim.
Hey,
He's
Tim,
cute.
you gotta hand the
He's
reins
cute.
over to Evan.
He's a cute watch kid. Watch the buck start rolling in.
Yeah. Ooh. Valley du Jus, $20 for flour or 2 for the roommate. Thank you, Valley du Jus. That means really a lot. Hey, as right on cue as Evan said, Evan, I think you should do that. You should try giving this YouTube thing a go. I would love to give you some tips and tricks. If you've been watching the show, you know that I survived about 2 coups. So
yeah,
I can teach you a thing or two.
There may be another one tomorrow.
Do not corrupt the next generation fund. Wow. This is for you, Evan. Looking forward to seeing you succeed. Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the 5.
See, Evan, lesson 1 in being a YouTube personality is you got to center yourself in the camera. Okay, so if the camera is either move yourself or move the camera. But there you go. Look, see?
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
There we go.
That's your spot. Okay. There. All right.
Yeah.
See?
All right.
You're already a
I'm
star.
gonna help you with the streaming setup. And Speedy Hernandez, $20. Get the roommates some wine at the dinner tomorrow. Thank you, Speedy. By the way, just basically, I think we might have to do takeout.
Oh my God.
Well,
No way,
I'll
man.
explain. We're gonna maybe we're gonna get like a really good takeout because
Really good Chinese.
No. She actually no. Here's the thing.
What happened?
Basically, all of her co-workers are leaving. She's a nurse, right? So Evan.
Yeah.
With nurses, man, do they get crazy, man.
Yeah.
They're nice. They're loyal. But man, after work, they're vicious.
Sometimes I think my dad's crazy. He sold his Hulk once and then bought it back. How much did you pay for it again after? What'd you buy it at? Your Hulk.
Oh, I had to pay $14K for my Hulk again.
$14K for his Hulk again. He sold it once. It was
Kelly.
the biggest mistake of his life.
Tim.
And Kelly, $5 for the roommate. Thank you, Kelly.
And she also recommends Italian. Take out Italian instead of Chinese.
Okay. Yeah, actually, there's really good Italian here. Carbs equals romance. Aww.
Also means falling asleep too.
The reason, just really quickly, the reason because I told her you're just gonna sit there like a queen, and you just point what you want me to clean, and I'll clean that section, and we'll work through the whole house. And then if there's time left over, I'm probably gonna be so extremely exhausted by the end. But
OC has a good point. Don't make it too late, the dinner.
Mhm.
So carbs don't put you to sleep, but give you the energy you will need to do some other activities later that night.
Okay.
I mean, that's Kelly put it very nicely as romance, but you need carbs, to be physically active and vigorous.
Evan's on the show, so what Lord's talking about is like playing with model trains and video games and stuff. You need a lot of energy for
Trust me, that young man probably knows a lot more than we do about certain things.
He's got internet at home. He's got internet.
Exactly.
Evan, so your dad, wait, he bought the Hulk for 14 again, or he sold it for 14 and now bought one again?
How much did you sell it for?
No, I sold them when they were jack shit. When no one wanted them, and I had to buy it again for $14K.
So he sold them for nothing, pretty much. Like when nobody wanted.
Yeah, we heard. Like everybody else.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So actually, but if he bought it for 14, that was actually the right time to buy, because after that now they're impossible to. They're like I think they might be 30.
Yeah, they're around 30 right now.
That's insanity. That's insanity.
Yeah, I predicted they're gonna be 100,000.
What watch are we talking about?
Hulk.
No, I think the Daytona will be 100,000. I'm not sure about the Hulk.
Oof. I mean, I could only hope, but then at the same time, I do want to be able to wear my Daytona on the hikes. So I, you know, the more valuable it gets, the more dangerous it becomes to wear. Maybe I'll just wear like something over it, like one of those bandanas.
Wear a Timex
That,
over it, and then no one will take it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, the white Daytona is nice, but the model that has been completely overlooked is the green dial OP31. That is the next
There you
rising
go.
star,
Hey.
and it's going to the moon. That particular model.
Hey, Rolex
Cameron, do
dropped
you have it
a
there?
new
Can you show it to
Daytona
us on the
video,
wrist one
right?
more time?
Jeez, no.
Or did you already send it to David SW?
It's a Sunday. Oh, look, my girlfriend hasn't came back from her lacrosse tournament, so you know, I haven't done anything with it.
I'm just hoping that Cameron, that Evan will not become a flipper like Cameron. No, he's in the.
I don't want to
You're in
become a
this.
flipper.
You're in this
Good
for
for
the
you.
hobby, right?
Yeah, for the hobby.
Yeah,
For the
and you know,
love of horology.
I really appreciated how you said your one of your favorite watches out of your dad's collection was also that Pepsi,
Yeah, the Pepsi. Yeah.
the vintage neo vintagey 5-digit.
That's a Coke, you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Evan.
He has a Pepsi too. Well,
it's a Coke. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
Coke.
he did have a
Oh,
Pepsi
sorry,
too.
yeah. He has Pepsi as well.
Well, he used to have one. I think he sold it, but he used to have a
Does
Pepsi.
he have all 3 bezels for it?
No.
No, 3 bezels. No.
Okay, I do recommend that this is something you guys try to get your hands on, because those bezels you can actually swap them out. As long as if you have all 3, you can change them. You can change them around. If you get Hmm?
Here it is.
Oh, yeah. So I would recommend that you guys get on that project to get the other bezels. The other bezels. Tell you that.
So, you know, those are typically aftermarket. You know, it's hard to
Wanna
come
get
by
the other bezels?
the authentic
Of course, I
bezels.
love
You know.
Pepsi for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he says I'll get a Pepsi again. So
Hey.
You can get it
So-
from the Rolex service center.
Yeah,
Yeah,
next time we go to Dallas. So my family's from Dallas, so we go down there all the time. So next time we go to Dallas, we'll do that. Yeah.
That's all. That's all. You guys gotta do that. Very cool. So show us. Let's see, Evans. Show us one of the watches your dad got there, and tell us something about it.
I guess I can show you like the first watch he ever got.
Yeah.
So his first ever watch was this Omega, and he wore this when he was in the Navy. So this watch is very special for him, and he'll never sell it. And he wants me to have this watch when he.
I wore that watch at sea for 4 years, and I wore it in Afghanistan for the whole year. It's a tough watch.
Does it have a lot of wear on it?
Yes, it
Like
does.
scratch?
Yeah.
You know, Tim, I bought that watch. I bought that watch when I bought this watch in actually Dubai.
Oh.
In 2001.
Okay.
And it was about in 2001 dollars. This was like, I think it was under $2,000 US.
Wow.
And I sweated bullets about spending $2,000 US on a watch. And I wore this goddamn thing at sea in Afghanistan, everything. And this watch means more to me than everything I have in my collection. And
Wow.
I insist that my son have it, just because of, all of the history it has. So sorry, I'll let him continue that. But yes, he's right. This is
Yeah, his review was good on its own. It was 50% as good as the Tim Masso review. Had more emotion in it.
Yeah.
Bondage, thank you for your service. I don't think I've ever said this to you.
No, I appreciate that, and it's not necessary, but I appreciate it. Thank you. You're welcome. No.
I think I've seen Archie make so many videos about oh, is my family going to like? Are my kids like? Everyone has. This is like everyone who has kids. They dream that their kids will appreciate their watch collection in the future when they inherit it, and it's like most of the time it doesn't work. But seeing Evan, it's kind of it's inspiring that he likes the watches.
It's gonna work.
You know?
It's gonna work. But this one is a special one. It's the cheapest, most dirtbag watch. Although it's not a dirtbag watch, but yeah.
It's so cool because look, if I don't know if something goes wrong and he has to sell the watches, at least because that one doesn't have so much value, it has the most sentimental value. But he can keep that one forever.
Agree.
I mean, that is a feature.
Sure.
The fact that it is not extremely valuable. That is a feature of that watch.
This is the outstanding. This is the C Mega Professional 300.
It's beautiful.
Amazing watch.
It's beautiful.
This is back when I couldn't afford to rub two stones together, and it means more to me than anything.
I couldn't tell you if that watch was worth $1,000 or $5,000, but it's a great looking watch, and that's all that matters.
I think they did went up in value, just like everything on the steel.
It's worth
sports,
$1 million to me.
Yeah, it's priceless.
It's worth $1 million.
There you go.
Humble Pine, $20 super chat for the roommate dinner fund. Over 2 tacos for you if she decides not to eat with you. You have to be very, very. I'm on thin ice with the roommate today. It is close. It is close. Very cool.
Yes, Kelly, jump on, Kelly. Are you watching the Super Bowl?
She's watching the show. She's watching the show. So this journey starts with the Seamaster. Now that is such a great choice because that is Omega's iconic watch, right? The fact that he went with clean, simple watch that's not too big, not too small, right? Because we had a viewer and he bought Rob, where are you? Rob, come back.
It's Rob.
And for his engagement, he got the Seamaster Planet Ocean with the chronograph, and it's an overkill. It's not. It's like if I could recommend someone a watch that they can go through life with, and it will always be stylish. It will be something like that, or like a Submariner, Seamaster, or maybe one of these, right? Simple, clean. Man, your dad knew which watch to pick, even when he didn't know. Maybe I don't think he knew about that. Yeah, it was pre-Archie, so there's no chance he knew anything about watch.
No,
what
he didn't
was
know
going
anything
through his
about watches.
freaking mind?
Yeah.
What do you think? What made him decide to go with that watch and not with some other version or something like that would not be so timeless? This is something he has to think about and tell us. It's like, right? Like, think about it. He picked literally a perfect watch.
It's such a good watch to go to war with because it's reliable. It can be used as a beater. It's just I'd say for a first watch, it's really good. For my first watch, I got a Sin. So
nice.
I'd say Omegas are a really good first one too, especially like if you're not looking for something like too expensive, like a Rolex or even like a Tudor. But it's just I do like Omegas. Omegas make good watches. They make good quality watches. They can use for beaters. So
100%. You cannot go wrong with the clean, simple Seamaster. What was your first watch, Lord?
Mine? Well, my first watch was actually Timex Weekender. When I was Evan's age, basically. But I have a watch that I have inherited from my father that was passed down to me. That means the world to me. And I think, every collection needs that sort of emotional investment more than anything and before anything else. That kind of holds it together and gives it some more significant weight, some history beyond the sheer materialism of it. So that's to me, that collection has a lot of great pieces, from neo vintage to a Patek Chrono, to all these great Rolex sports models, the Parmigiani. Everything has a story. But if it weren't for that Omega, I don't think that collection would have such weight and such significance, at least to me. So that's a great watch to have. Great.
L, $5 super chat. Evan, you may not yet see the depth of your dad wanting you to have his Seamaster. Believe me, you will if you haven't already. Yeah.
This
the
was
way
always
dads,
another one
the
of
way
my
dads
favorite watches
connect to
my
their
dad's
sons.
owned. He has a Patek Philippe 5205.
Ooh.
This is
Beautiful.
This was one of the first ever Pateks. Was this the first ever Patek you got?
First one in my name.
Yeah, first one in my dad's name. This is the first Patek. So this is another watch that, if worse comes to worse, I will never sell because it's under my dad's name. It's in the book. So I don't know. I don't think there'll ever be a point in my life where I'll want to sell my dad's watches because they all hold sentimental value to me because my father wore them. So I don't think, even if I were like the poorest you can get, like rock bottom, I don't think I would sell them.
So cool.
It's
Always,
good.
yeah, you shouldn't, man, you should never, and especially with Patek, the Patek, like they're kind of their slogan.
Well, their slogan
Yeah,
is
you never really own a Patek. It's just yours to hold until the next generation or whatever.
Yeah.
So Evan, that Patek is not technically for you.
Yeah.
That's for your kids.
Yeah.
You understand? Your future kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some people, even people on this panel, who are maybe only a couple years older, who, they're buying watches and just selling them right away, flipping them and getting rid of them. And
yeah,
I mean, I'm not naming anybody in particular, but the person right below you might be an example. Just gets a hard to get Rolex, and then his first thought is, how do I sell this to make a few $100s? And is that really the kind of person we want in our community, in our hobby? Think about it.
By the way, I did say Cameron was gonna have to make $50 per live stream somehow. I don't know.
That was not the deal.
Okay,
Evan,
but did you bring the
I'm
two forms of idea?
Yeah, can I ask Evan a question? Because he's untainted by the hype, or much of the hype in the industry. But when you think about the top 2 or 3 or 4 brands, how do you rank them in terms of, the brands that are considered the most, I don't know, whatever you want to consider, like high quality, or your favorite brands? What are the top 3 favorite brands?
Like a list.
So I really like. I'd say that Patek's probably my number one. I think that Patek makes great quality watches. And I think that they're a really respectable brand because if the watch is under your name, they put you in the book. Their watches are really, really high quality. The movement on them is also really awesome. Like, I love the Patek 5205's movement on the back. It's just, you can't go wrong with a Patek's movement. They're just, they're
so simple yet so elegant.
I think. Second, I guess although they're mass manufactured, I do like Rolex.
This kid is amazing.
There you go.
I think
this kid is. He should be in Geneva. This kid's so smart. All right, keep going. Sorry.
You can't go wrong with a Rolex. It's just every man needs a Rolex. But
the Pontiff, that's great.
All right, number 3.
How wise he is.
So I number 3, I'd actually go with JLC. I love the moon phases and everything on JLC. I know me and my dad went to in Austin or Houston. Where did we go?
My dad and I. If you're gonna be a watch expert, you need to speak proper English because you're gonna by the end of the show you're gonna be offered a job writing for Hodinkee. Okay, so
my dad and me.
Yeah,
my dad and I we went to a place in Austin or in
New York.
Or in New York. I've been to several watch places. I'd always look at JLCs. I don't know which one in particular I like. JLC altogether, I think, is a really good brand. So that'd probably be my number 3. I don't know why I like JLC.
Tim,
like
if you don't sign this kid to an exclusive contract, he's going to be appearing in Hodinky videos, within a week.
Quick question.
Doing reviews.
Since you mentioned JLC, are you just into round watches, or would you be interested in a reverso as well?
I do like JJ LaCoultre. I think reversos are very nice.
For a second, he said I like JJ, but okay. Keep going.
My dad, he's owned a reverso before. I guess it's not my favorite, but I still do like reversos. I do like round watches more, but reversos are still a nice quality. They're pretty awesome. But I don't know if it'd be my top pick.
Very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Reverso is it's a hard watch to live with. You really needs to be a purpose. Actually, Lord, he did a live stream where he talked about a little bit about the Reverso, and the gentleman who owned one. Very, very interesting watch. Definitely, like, a watch says a lot about you. So
it's an acquired taste, the Reverso, and I understand. If it doesn't click, it just doesn't click. And we have a lot of emotional investment in certain models. Sometimes it's very positive. We are full of enthusiasm when we see an Omega Seamaster, when we see a Submariner, and sometimes with the Reverso, we feel like that's an old man's watch. That's not for me. I appreciate the horology, but maybe it doesn't click. It doesn't speak to me, and that's completely all right. I think the reason that Evan put everyone on such a good vibe is because he has his own taste already, and he knows what he wants, and he knows what he doesn't really like. So that's admirable.
I think that's what you have to kind of do with watches. I think that you have to really bond with it. Like, anyone can just own a Rolex and flex a Rolex, but it doesn't mean that they really bond with it or they really like it. I think with a watch, it's got to be an emotional connection, kind of with like a pet. Like, you gotta like it. You gotta be able to wear it and be proud of it. You can't just strap it on. Like, you gotta like it. Like, I think with watches, what some people forget is your watch doesn't have to be like really expensive, like a Patek or like a Zeitwerk. I think you like what you like, and you should go with that. Like, you can just be happy with just like an Oris or something like that, or a Timex, but it's just...
Evan, I see that you really enjoy the hobby for what it is in terms of like wearing watches and and liking watches. But do you envision yourself working in watches somehow, like either selling watches or designing watches or being a watchmaker, or is it just strictly, no, this is a hobby that I do with my dad? It's just something, but I'm not interested in it as like a career.
I think he mentioned
like
something that he wanted to do previously, but I forgot.
I feel like watches right now are more of a hobby, but it's possible maybe I could build watches or work on watches or fix watches someday, service them, But
yeah, don't service them. That's not a good paying job.
It's hard.
It's hard. That's hard.
What I was looking in more for is when I graduate high school, I was probably gonna do something in the trades, like an electrician or a plumber or something like that.
Okay, there you go.
Going for.
Hey. That's what you need.
All right. Hey, I don't mean to interrupt, Evan. It's lovely to listen to you. I would have loved to listen more, but this is my share of live streams for tonight. So goodbye.
Lord.
Thanks for sharing your time with us. Thanks for talking about your preferences and your dad's collection. And thank you, Tim, for
Lord, you're always welcome on the show. I'll talk to you soon. Would love to have you a little bit more one-on-one to talk about your watch journey.
Of course, that would be great.
Or we can do it on your channel, wherever you want to go. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Lord, good night.
Bye, everyone.
He's one interesting character.
So, based on what Evan has fed back to us, right? There's hope in the next generation for watch collecting.
Yeah.
Yes.
For me,
it's on our backs, Evan.
Yeah, it's lost its spark though. A lot of people my age don't like watches. Like all the friends that just wear like digital watches, like
The
a
Apple
G-Shock
Watch.
or something like that.
Ooh, G-Shock.
Yeah, G-Shocks.
Hey, you know what? That could be they could be convinced though. I think because I really started into this hobby because I had the Apple Watch.
Yeah.
And then that broke down because it's a cheap electronic thing. And eventually the battery failed. And I was like, man, I got used to wearing something. I want something again. And this is going to be your job. Okay? When your friend's Apple Watch fails, you can always show him, hey, check this out. This never fails. Once every 5 years when you need to service it. But point is,
they think that
time.
the fact of me owning a Breitling Super Ocean is stupid because they say that it's too much money to spend on a timepiece. So
yeah, it's better. It's your friends and your peers are not going to be huge proponents of your hobby. They're not going to get it. So it has to be something that you enjoy and that you have the self-confidence to enjoy on your own and with other like watch nerds that for the time being are be much older than you, but eventually there'll be peers your age that also enjoy the hobby that you'll meet.
So Evan, outside of watch collecting, do you have anything else that you like to do? Do you play sports in school or?
Yeah, I play a lot of tennis.
There you go.
I used to play basketball, but I'm not tall enough anymore. So
tennis is a good sport.
But yeah, so I play tennis.
Evan.
Nice.
What I'll tell you is that watches, it teaches a lot of important values in life because you got this thing that you have to take care of. You have to look out for it. You're not supposed to lose it. Like your dad, I mean, he went through freaking war with that watch, and he still has it, and it's not completely demolished, and he takes care of it. So in this, we live in this crazy disposable world. Everything is just plastic and garbage. You get an iPhone, then the next year you flip it for another one. It just turn over. Everything turns over. But here you can have a thing that can last probably as long as we can.
Yeah. So you have to understand that Tim is a tad lazy, so he equates like owning watches with like taking care of kids. Like he thinks that's the same level of effort. Like God, the watch, you have to wind it, and then you got to set it down at the end of the day, and then clean it, and then it's like God, it must be just like taking care of a kid.
It kind of
is a lot of work. It's hard.
Kind of is. If you can, Evan, like if you can take care of a watch, right, then you'll be able to take care of a kid because you're not gonna lose it. It's like a freaking. You could be wearing that $15,000 Yachtmaster. You have to be very careful. That you're not banging it against the wall. You're carrying a kid. You don't want to
bang
smash
against
his head.
Wall.
Yeah. It teaches
no,
you.
I keep my watches in the watch box or in their actual boxes. I don't have a watch box yet, so I just keep them in their actual boxes when I'm not wearing them.
I think also. I mean.
Also, just be careful about the watches have value, and sometimes people who don't understand your hobby will be jealous, and they'll just see it as something that's monetarily valuable. And just be careful, that about who you tell your hobby and how much these things are worth.
Yeah.
Night wristwatch, dude. It's really late, man. Get some sleep, Tim.
But you don't want to read his comment, but that's fine.
Yeah, lecturing this young man about responsibility. This is what I'm saying. The reason why I'm so irresponsible because I didn't have
a watch to take care of.
That. See, a watch.
He had something.
I never learned that life skill. Now I missed out on that. So you're very lucky.
Now, all these years later, he doesn't know how to do laundry. He can't cook. He can't do his own taxes. I mean, there's a lot of things.
Oh,
yeah.
Oops, forgot about
it's never too late to start having kids, Tim. You're not too old. Start now. I mean, what is like to me that the only sentimental attachment I have to watch is the fact that one day that I'm going to pass the memory through to my own children.
Ooh,
Don't you want
what
to
a
have
list.
that same sentiment?
This is like the Valentine's Day list from hell right here.
Wow.
Sell the board game. Sell the board game in the hallway. Organize all the electrical wires. Leave a clean living room table. Organize your hiking food. Nothing. Socks in the hallway and laundry. Pillowcase, blanket cover, and vacuum. That
Let me just
is
take a picture
you.
of that.
You better get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow, my friend. You've got a hell of it.
Tim,
I'm
you
gonna
got some
have to
chores to
wrap
do, man.
this show up very soon.
Because you got some work to do.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. I think I'll just take some sleep aid and zonk myself out. You know what? But maybe I should. You know, with that little list, I just if it wasn't snowing, I would just go on a hike. Fuck that.
I'm looking at the
Is it,
list, right? And I think it takes only like 1 hour to finish. Pretty fast.
The what?
Yeah.
I'm looking at your list that your roommate made up, right?
Yeah.
I think it only takes less than 1 hour to complete everything there.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, Casey, you're
That's
quick.
like 7 for Tim. That's like 7 hours worth of work. A lot of work.
This is.
I'm the human chronograph, so I time everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, Casey, he eats on time every day, same time. Can you,
Evan?
can you
What
live
model?
like that, Evan?
What?
Casey eats every day at the same time on the chronograph. He's got his whole day scheduled out like boom, 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 bullet points.
Yeah. See, Kelly is saying the same thing.
Oh, I have 2 daughters, and was about Tim's age when I had my first. She's 29. My youngest is 25.
Evan, what SIN model do you have?
What sim model do I have then?
You have the oh god. Let me look it up.
Yeah. It has
104, the 104.
Yeah, the 104.
Yeah, 104.
Sim 104.
You don't have it with you?
No, I don't have it with me. My mom doesn't let me take my watches on the plane. I don't know why.
Ooh.
She says they're too expensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wear one only. Don't carry a bunch with you. Just wear one, and never leave it out of your sight.
Oh,
I always keep my Breitling on me. Usually, it's just whenever I travel to my dad's, I can't really wear it. I'll just try to hide it underneath my sweatshirt next time.
Do we want to pull up the Zin 104 real quick? Take a look at it.
I can pull up Zin 104. Zin. Oh, by the way, Evan, it would be nice for you to tell us what's your favorite Archie Luxury video.
That's mine right there. The Sim 104 Pilot Watch White.
Wow.
Damn.
With this brown band like this?
Wow.
I have a white face on it, though.
Oh, white.
Yep.
That's cool. This one right here.
That's the one, yep.
Nice.
That's a beautiful watch.
Yeah. This is your first watch?
Yeah, this is my first ever watch.
It's a day date with the day of the week and the day of the month.
Yep.
Nice.
I have
you still have it?
Metal bracelet for it.
Wow.
Anybody who's 20 years old would be happy to have a watch like that, or 25 even.
Yeah.
I think, all things considered, this is the watch that I should probably be wearing. Like I don't deserve the watches that I have. That's how I feel. Kind of bad. Al, Zin 104 is solid. You should wear that all the time, young man. Oh, which Breitling you got?
I have a Breitling Super Ocean.
You have it with you? Can you show us?
I don't have it, no.
Oh.
Okay, what color is the dial?
I don't have any of my watches with me.
Oh, no watches at all.
No
I
watches
live in
at all.
Wisconsin. I just visit my dad.
Oh, how long you staying?
I'm staying here till Tuesday, I think, because I gotta go back to school. So.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan. Oh, we gotta see. This is how I'm able to actually remember your name, because we have a different Evan.
That's right, Evan G.
Evan
G. You're also in Colorado, right? And if I recall,
Evan G was also in Colorado. Really?
Correct. I mean, can't remember every single viewer because there's so many, but I thought Evan was Jewish and from Colorado. I may be wrong. Look at that.
Oh my God. Let me write down all these people who are in Colorado because I'm gonna need some help in Colorado this year.
Now, do I pay attention to the viewers or what?
Yeah, you're
Don't
good.
call me a smug elitist.
Evan,
I'm actually I remember everybody.
Cool.
And he doesn't even need to write it down.
Yeah.
Unlike Tim, he's writing it down now.
Tim, write it down. See, Evan Gootsate from Colorado. If I ever need something from someone in Colorado,
logistics. I might need some logistics.
Networking.
Yeah. Which town, by the way? Oh, by the way, Evan, not Evan G. Evan. Well, what town are you guys? Oh, you don't disclose which town you're from. You're Boulder. You said Boulder.
Yeah, Boulder. You already know. Yeah, we already said so.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Evan, do you know about AP and Vacheron? Constantine?
Yeah, my dad is a Vacheron. Yeah. What? Do you still have your Vacheron?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not in that box. It's in the safe.
No, it's in the safe, so I guess I can't show it. But he does have a Vacheron too. Yeah.
Oh.
And do you prefer bracelet or straps? Leather straps and all that?
For Vacheron, I think I prefer leather.
No, for anything. Your personal preference.
For anything?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think leather.
Diego says, anyone heard from Big Meech? He apparently has 10,000 on the Bengals. Oh, the Bengals. He's talking about the Super Bowl. Okay. Evan, I thought it was something else. Zin uses 316L stainless steel, but they put it through an extra hardening step so that the other layer of the steel is harder and more scratch resistant. Zin has some cool tech.
It really does. That's what my dad was telling me. The Sin, they last a really long time because aren't they German manufacturing watches? Yes. Yeah, they're German manufacturing watches, so they're built to last.
And also, Evan is a proud owner of one of these Accutrons as well.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
Which is available from timwrite.com, correct?
Jesus. Yeah.
Those are cool.
It is kind of cool.
It's got a cool face.
Thick.
It's kind of
actually for the Valentine's Day sale on timwrite.com. This watch is available for how much?
What's the discount code?
There you go. 1,000 something hundred?
2,700.
Oh, 2,700.
No, I don't know if that's an authorized sale. Evan, the countdown bezel is very elusive. I have to say the Timex Save the Bay, $300 for it because it's limited, but I had to have a countdown.
Countdown bezel.
Oh, so wait. Oh, the Zin has a little bit different bezel. It's the reversed Submariner bezel. It goes in a different direction.
It does, yeah.
Got it.
Interesting. Huh.
This kid knows way more than I do.
I think that this is the one watch though that my dad has that, like you guys said, it's hard to sleep knowing that your dad owns something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That, Evan, that is literally that is like my super mega grail. I was hoping for the one before this one, the 5170. But that one's just so much better because it has in the case. Look at the case, how many layers it has. It's like a cake. All right? It's like boom, 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 all these different layers. And look at the stepped lugs. Oh my God. That is just gorgeous. Whew. Look at that. Man, they went out of above.
They did really
over
good
and above.
Yeah.
Try winding it. Try winding the movement. No. Close it. Push it in. Careful.
Yep.
And then wind it up.
Clockwise. You don't have to show it to the camera. Just do it.
Don't pull it out.
Okay. Yeah.
No, don't pull it out.
Take it off. First of all, take it off the cushion.
Okay.
Yeah.
While you're doing that,
if you keep it on the cushion, what's going to happen is you'll be twisting it at an angle.
Careful with it.
Yeah, you want to be always straight.
Yeah, so you want to grab the crown.
Look at it. Don't show us.
Yeah,
look at it yourself.
Hold it towards yourself, and then turn the
crown. With your index
up.
finger and your thumb, you're going to turn it
with
clockwise.
Okay.
What's the difference between winding it straight and winding it at an angle?
The other way, clockwise.
Away from you.
Yeah, away from you.
Yes.
Give it a few nice.
How does
big
it feel?
turns. Is there a second hand? Is second hand moving?
Yeah, second hand moves.
Okay, good.
I forgot to wind mine as well. I have the speedy, which is like
winding watches with Tim Wright. It's a new segment.
Wait, was my watch running? Yeah, it was still running.
Number 1.
Look at the movement on this too. It's just
look at that.
Yeah.
That is the finishing is just next level. Bring it even closer. Wow. Cover your face with one. No.
Put a bag over your head.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be your photo for the video, right, Tim?
The intro.
Yeah,
that's a new thumbnail right here.
Yeah, thumbnail.
Dude, I mean, he watches the show clearly. He knows all the jokes. Unbelievable. The memes. He follows the memes, guys. Yeah, the red shovel.
Are we gonna have to change content now that we know that Evan's watching? Are you gonna watch your language?
Be careful what we say. I did get a warning because I do curse quite a lot, and a viewer said like, "Hey, remember, kids watch this show." I was like, "What? Shut up."
I watch Archie all the time. It doesn't matter.
Nice. Oh my god.
Yeah. If you see something that says a headline that says Archie explodes, you don't want to watch that video.
No, that was the best video, the best live I've ever seen in a while.
Was good. By the way, OC, my roommate, she came up and she said, "Thank you for the $50."
I know she's been. I'm gonna have to replenish that because I didn't know that you and her shared the same Starbucks card. So,
same app.
Yeah, same app. So what I see occasionally in the comments is she goes, "Oh, by the way, thanks, OC. I enjoyed a nice drink today." I'm like, okay. So for Valentine's Day, I will replenish your joint app with so you can enjoy some more beverages.
What do you mean? How is that even?
Well, I'll send you a new code that you can plug in.
Gotcha. Wow, thank you, OC. She's a legend.
But it's good to know that you guys are sharing the experience together.
Yeah.
It's a way of.
Hey! I'm just gonna share. Oh, he accidentally closed. I'm just gonna drop the link. Between you and me. Nobody's watching, right? Nobody's watching. It's embarrassing, but OC buying. What do you mean buying?
No.
Buying coffee for friends. Thank you, Squibbles. Love Squibbles. Oh yeah. He was muting you. Oh, by the way, yeah. Squibbles, welcome back. Where have you been? We really missed your muting super chats. Really appreciate them.
Like it's funny. Like if I do something nice for you behind the scenes that nobody knows about, and then it becomes public. Did it really happen? And then all of a sudden people are like, "Oh, I'm buying friends," and then at the same time they'll go, "Well, how come OC doesn't have a super chat? Like there's no way for me to win."
Yeah,
this guy's a real cheap bastard. Then they hear me do something. Oh, well, why is he doing that?
He's just buying friends.
OC, I haven't received a dime yet.
Hey, I sent Tea and Tickers $10 earlier today.
Yeah, what most people don't know is I did something very nice for you recently, which is a secret, which nobody knows about.
It's a super
secret, and nobody will ever find out about it.
Nobody. I mean, no, they won't.
And now everyone's going to wonder what it was, but it's actually a pretty juicy thing.
It's very juicy. OC, actually, I mean, look, just coming onto the show is you're donating your time. That is valuable in of itself. I think a lot of people don't appreciate, because like look, like you're doing this just, I guess, maybe for fun, maybe for an opportunity to personally tell Paul Thorpe, hey, I don't appreciate how you do these things, right? So this is your opportunity to say something, right?
Or steal the leads.
Steal the leads. I mean, I don't know if OC is looking for the leads, but
not happening. I never asked for the leads. Never asked for a wrench. Not interested.
60 mirror for Valentine's tacos with roommate. Oh, thank you, Casey.
Hey,
really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna today's super chat thing. I'm gonna spend for the roommate, guys. All the funding is going for the roommate. She's actually washing mirrors right now. I wish I could show you. She's cleaning mirrors. Aren't you tired? The dirty mirrors gives her headache. Yeah, it's hard. Living with Tim is hard. Thank you, Casey, again. Legend.
Hey, most welcome.
Michael Paris was like 90 seconds LA. Oh, they're talking about the game. What's going on there with the Super Bowl?
I don't know. I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I mean, the NFL is not friendly to my kind.
What do you mean by your kind?
Oh my God, Cam.
Flippers?
Yeah, there's scammers, flippers.
Yeah, I thought so. Guys, I'm gonna end the poll. I had a poll running. How many people liked Evan? And quite a few. Evan, come back. Evan, come back. You can steal all the leads.
Yeah, you better sign Evan up, man. He's the upcoming talent.
By the way, oh yeah, he's the future, not just of the hobby, but maybe of YouTube. Like, Casey, don't you agree with me? Like, if he wanted to get into YouTube, like this is the age that you probably wouldn't want to do it. And I'm telling you, for a mere, let's say, 80,000 a year, I'll teach him how to be a professional YouTuber.
Oh, so the introductory 30,000 package is no more on the table. It's now
no full time.
Oh, full time. Okay,
sleep in arrangement.
Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, he should jump on it, man.
Yeah. Oh, bondage is discipline. All right, gentlemen, thanks for having me on. I'm going to watch the last few minutes of the Super Bowl. Thank you, guys. You're always welcome back. Anytime you want. The Scribble says Marcella time is the future. I mean, Marcella time is just a peephole into the fourth layer of hell. I mean, literally. I mean, this is the fourth layer of hell on Earth, and by going there, you just get a sneak peek of what it's like for everyone who's in this hobby. What the future awaits for all of us, for our sin of being greedy and wasteful. So yeah, enjoy it. Go read Dante's.
And you can never understand what the hell he's saying too. So
go read Dante's Inferno. You'll get it. Go to Canto. Just go to the Canto about the fourth layer of hell. You'll enjoy it. That's what. You'll enjoy it. Hey, the thing for teenager is TikTok. I don't know. The thing is, you know what I think? I think TikTok is basically like a weapon that's created by the Chinese government. Because the algorithm, the algorithm is different in China. What it promotes, what gets the clicks. What it does in China, it promotes like educational videos. That's the ones that get a lot of that algorithm promotes. Whereas here it promotes like a useless skill like dancing and twerking. So basically we're creating a generation of like twerkers. So in 50 years, huh?
Nothing wrong with that. That's what people want to
Well,
see.
no. What's wrong with that is that they'll have a population of like 1 billion people who are skilled at science, and America will have a population of kids who are skilled
who
at
know how to
quirky.
jump. They know how to jump rope and do the Running Man.
Yeah. Fuck me. I even wanted to start learning how to dance, and I thought, my God, I'm down the spiral of
You Russians,
insanity.
you're good at dancing, right?
Oh, Tim, it very much is. I used to work classified programs, and in the annual counterintelligence briefing, they told us not to use TikTok or reach Air King Ben.
Hey guys,
Air King
Are you here for the refund? Are you here for the refund?
$50.
No.
$50 refund.
But congratulations to Cam's special lady.
I appreciate it.
By the way,
she
you know
appreciates
who's Cameron's special lady was?
She works at the second-hand shop.
No. She was wearing the Oyster Perpetual yesterday on the live stream.
Was she?
It was his right hand. Boom!
Oh! Leftiana. Her name is Leftiana. Very exotic. Leftiana.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, we're just joking, Cam. That's
sorry,
good. It's a good pickup, man. KC.
I had to do it, man. I don't know.
Don't worry, she's a hot blonde, Air King Ben.
Who was that brunette that was next to you that you didn't know her name the other day? You go, who's that next to you? You go, the brunette girl. Brown hair, white skin, beautiful.
The brunette.
Brunette?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's cute.
She's
What's her name? Do you know her name?
Shit. It's
Gotcha.
It's Madison.
Madison. Oh, lovely.
Nice. Sounds like a rich person's name, right, Cam?
I mean, she's Caucasian, so.
Does that mean she's automatically rich?
I mean, most people that are Caucasian are a part of the 1%.
I'm brown.
Wait a minute. Let's unpack that statement. Most people who are
let's
Caucasian
not unpack it. Let's
are part of the 1%.
I mean, you want to pull up Google stats here, OC?
That's just the math.
I agree.
The math is so far away from making sense. The math is so far away from reality, Cameron.
I mean,
you realize that.
But yes, she is rich.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
What's
let's
rich?
just keep it at that.
Yeah.
Rich white Madison.
Hey, by the way, just because someone has an expensive watch doesn't mean they're rich. There might be actually fucking broke.
And she has good watch taste too.
Really? Why? What does she like?
She likes to dress watch shit like she doesn't like the Aquanaut, she doesn't like the Nautilus. She likes like the dressy Patek. The only watch that she likes from Rolex is the Daytona and the Cellini.
The Cellini.
So yeah, she has good taste.
I have brown skin, Cam. What does that make? Am I well off or am I poor?
You're a rich tan guy.
I'm not sure.
Not sure, isn't it? It's Air King, man.
Air King. Air King.
Sorry.
You took a bit of time off from the community. Tell us how you feel.
Refreshed.
Yeah.
Refreshed. I actually, when I had signal, I still caught a little bit of it. But it was good to get away because February here it's hot in Australia, very hot. So it's a good time to go away. So I try to go away every February. Yeah, it was good. Good break. Good break.
What do you think? Do you think that's good for the community? Would you recommend that people take some time off from this? Because we created a 24-hour live streaming hell machine. What do you think? Is it good to take some time off? Take time off from the characters.
I think it'll help you tomorrow night off mentally, and with TM Tickers, the talent. Financially, you're going to do well. I have a feeling.
Do you think I should be checking in to see how many super chats he's bringing in?
You can check in, but don't come on. Just watch.
Don't come on. Maybe I should encourage.
In the shadows.
Telling people go.
In the shadows.
Speedy Hernandez, $2 super chat. By the way, guys, all the super chats from today going to the roommate fund to fund the romantic evening. Aww. Speedy Hernandez, thank you. Hopefully for Cam, she doesn't have good taste in man.
Oh, she's not my girlfriend. I mean, I can show you guys my girlfriend if you want.
No, she's saying if she had. Oh, Evan is back. Evan.
Hey.
Hey, so what happened there in Super Bowl?
Rams won.
Oh. Who are they playing?
Bengals.
Okay, I guess we're not gonna see super chats from Big Meech for quite a while. If he had 10,000 on the Bengals.
Did he really?
Shit. That's the word on the street. That's what the chatter is saying. It's a lot of money, man.
It's a lot of loving.
Tim, looks like your workouts are starting to show some results. What the? You guys can already see the results? What?
Yeah, your face looks a little slimmer.
His hair's getting longer, so it's making his face look smaller. That's why I should grow big.
It's a combination of optical illusions. You've got facial hair coming in. You've got hair getting a little bit longer. It makes the cheeks look a little thinner. You know, he's wearing a black shirt. It's all part of the enigma, the illusion.
I think you guys might be onto something. You guys are onto something.
Yes. Fat people know.
The beard is covering up the triple chin, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you've noticed, since he's grown back some facial hair, Tim the Chin isn't in the chat. He's in the chin. In the chin.
Doesn't exist.
He's here somewhere. Tim the Chin's here somewhere, but he's a different name.
Yes, looking.
Tim, stand out. Show us your six pack. Oh, that's far away. Evan, have you been hitting it at the gym yet?
A little bit, not as much as I should be though.
Yeah. What kind of sports do you do?
You already said tennis.
I play tennis,
tennis.
I'm not that strong, but
tennis is good for losing weight, staying slim. Yeah. You know, my brother, he does tennis and golf and swimming. Those are good. You know what? Those are good sports to chase the leads.
But you did swimming too, Tim, but just not competitively, correct?
I was teaching swimming.
Teaching swimming.
I in high school I did competitively, but not like professionally. Because to be a professional swimmer, you have to start like really early, and I didn't even learn how to swim until I was like 14 or something.
Swimming, eh?
Do you know how to swim, Evan?
Yeah, I learned how to swim when I was like 6.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, my parents got me in swimming lessons like right away. So
yeah, everyone should learn how to swim. It's very dangerous now. By the way, Evan, I was trying to teach my roommate how to swim.
Oh, you taught your roommate how to swim, yeah?
No. I tried to do it.
You tried to?
But she doesn't trust me. She thinks I want to just drown. I want to drown her. Whenever I'm like, okay, this is what you're gonna do. Grab the board, and I'm gonna pick up your legs. And she just right away runs away and says, "You're just trying to drown me." Like, what the?
Yeah.
Completely paranoid.
That may be true, but that doesn't mean you still aren't trying to teach her how to swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a professional.
We were the worst team in the state.
Evan G, what part of Colorado are you in? Are you in Denver? Where are you, Evan G? Just let us know.
By the way, my high school. Now, this is just I'm just gonna say this. You guys can extrapolate whatever you want, but my high school had
the
worst swim team. Okay, we had the worst swim team, but we had the best basketball team. So, anyways.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
it's pretty
speechless.
fucked up. Yeah, I know. But I mean, those were just the numbers. And part of the reason we had bad swim team was because I was on it. I was horrible. I was horrible, man. We just didn't have enough people. We didn't have enough people to be to be like on the team. Like if I was on the swim team, you realize that it means man, we were struggling to find anyone. Like we had a guy who could barely swim on the swim team.
Swimming is hard.
It's hard.
Not easy.
So the coach was just standing next to the pool, and he went, "Hey, you there? Jump in the pool now!" And you jump right in, right, Tim?
Okay. So Evan G is 10 miles south of Denver in Castle Rock, and Evan, who's on the show, is in Boulder, which is northwest of Denver. So you actually have there's 2 Evans within an hour of each other in Colorado.
MD Chaz, member for 4 months. That's our good friend that I met at the Grand Seiko event. Michael Phelps went to my high school. Holy shit. By the way, he has some, I think the reason he can swim so well is because he has like deformities in his arms and his legs. So they go further than normal human being. And that's like borderline cheating. Personally, I think that's what I would consider. Tim moved as fast as a concrete boat. Actually, you know what? When I go to Australia to see Archie's house, because one of the things that I want to do in life is go to Australia and visit the pontiff's premises.
Really?
Yeah.
Brisbane.
Yeah. I think, dude, that would be so exciting.
Wouldn't it be easier for Archie to come like to someplace in Europe or maybe to New York City, for more people?
See him in London if he comes, right?
Oh, he's not going to London.
How do you know?
Everybody knows that he's not going anywhere.
He's not going to the watch show.
Someone offered.
He is, I think. Yeah, he is.
Didn't Wizard offer to pay half the transport or something? He should have offered the full amount. See, half. And Archie's like, no, not enough. Not in half. I pay the other half. Now
Why wouldn't Archie want to go? OC, I'm confused.
It's hard. Why?
It's a long way.
I just think he's a
Cameron,
homebody.
Did you watch my live streamings from London Watch Show? Did you watch my live stream?
No.
You didn't watch my live streams?
No.
Evan, have you watched my live streams from the London Watch Show?
Yeah, I've been watching you for like a year or 2 now. So.
Wow.
Dang.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
A year or 2.
I think I might have actually accidentally stumbled on your program or on your channel a while ago when I used to play Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Holy shit!
Videos, so I might have seen you before.
Tim,
what the fuck?
Tim's selling some books, Evan. You get to buy these books. Don't you have Dungeons and Dragons? What's that? Is that the same thing?
D&D. A little bit different, but that wow.
What do I know?
Wow. The journey, see, you have to start YouTube journey early. You need to make some Call of Duty videos as well. What games do you play? Do you play games? No.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What do you play?
Rust.
Rust?
Yeah.
What about? Oh, we should play. Do you have PlayStation?
Yeah, I have PlayStation. I have a PS5. Yeah.
Oh shit, dude, we need to play some games together. We'll live stream them.
Live stream games.
Yeah, we'll play together, like on the team. Okay, we'll live stream it, and then hey, maybe you decide to become a live streamer. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
See, and then like if you do it properly, if you start early enough, man, there's people make some real money. You can make real money doing this. Not like, see, I started too late. See, Archie has already been doing his stuff for 10 years. 10 years.
Yeah.
How old are you?
16.
16. Think about it. At 26, you could be making 100K.
Yeah.
Just having what I mean, if this is fun. People think so. Here's what my point was about London. Why Archie doesn't want to go to London. Now, from your guys' perspective, it was really fun, the London Watch Show. But that was some of the hardest work I've ever done in my life. Like, it was hard, guys. It was hard.
That didn't. It doesn't. Yeah, it didn't look like fun. I mean, it was fun for us to watch, but didn't look like you were having fun.
Man, it was work. Okay, it was work.
By the way, like we've talked in the past about going to Philly, and I know you're going to Philly. Like, I would like to go to Philly, but only social aspects. Like, I don't want to go to Luxury Bazaar. I don't want to go to Govberg. Or like that to me, like, that's work. I don't want to. I do that every day of the week if I want to.
Yeah.
But socially, hanging out with people in Philly, I'm all for that.
Design Atelier. Evan, do you like Team Fortress 2?
I have some friends who played a lot. I only have like 10 or so hours on the game, but I have friends who are like low key addicted, like 2K hours, something like that.
Do you know League of Legends?
Yeah, I don't play really any RPG games though, but I know of it. Yeah.
No, it's not RPG. It's a competitive game.
But is it like World of Warcraft, stuff like that?
No. League of Legends is like you're on a team versus another team. It's like soccer. You play one match,
and
then you play another one, and then it's just competitive. There's no story.
Do you play 2K or GTA?
I play GTA.
Yeah, it's my favorite game.
They need to release 6 though. I've been holding back for too long.
Listen, Evan, because you know what I can do. I can actually with a little bit of help, we can help each other. I can get your Twitch channel monetized, and you can help my channel get monetized. Boom, you can have at 16, you can have a Twitch channel that's monetized.
Okay. I have a Twitch channel, so
but it's not monetized.
Wait, Design says that he made items for TF2. What items did you make for TF2?
Ooh. Design Atelier, he's a cool. This is why this hobby is so cool. This watch hobby. You meet all kinds of people who did really interesting things in life, and we're all coming together. It's so cool, so cool.
And the 3 guys over here don't play games.
No games.
I just commented that I have absolutely no idea.
No idea what's going on.
You could be talking like the language. I have
no idea. Evan should go on top, replace me, right? The gamers right on top.
Well, actually, Cam doesn't know anything about these games either.
He knows.
Yeah, not really.
He knows more.
But hey, we should just.
OC, what about you? Was it like Pac-Man?
Well, I mean, you're actually being honest about my age, but like in our house we have the Nintendo, and it's Mario Party and stuff like that we play as a family.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I have Mario over there, a statue.
I remember Tetris.
Tim, do you have a dragon lore? No, but the RPG that I was playing was Guild Wars. I should have went for the World of Warcraft. I fucked up. I didn't have the money because World of Warcraft was $10 per month.
He's asking you about a Counter-Strike skin. It's like $1,000 $100,000 Counter-Strike skin.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Tim, do you have a gaming computer? PC Master Race. By the way, that PC Master Race sounds a little bit.
Yeah, that's not.
Never mind.
That's
I don't have a gaming. I have a PlayStation, and I'm on the Mac. It's a little bit the Mac is a little bit better for like editing videos for the creative side, and PC is better for playing video games. Actually, one of the things I've actually told this bunch of other people. My goal was to just basically get to my birthday and then fundraise for a gaming PC, and then switch to do a video game live stream. But then then we ended up getting I mean that was such a long time ago, but we ended up getting Omega and going further deeper into the watch hobby.
Yep.
It's pretty crazy. But I'm gonna keep pushing this, pushing the hobby in the watches. I told Lord what I wanted to do with my Daytona. My goal in life with the Daytona. What it was. And so this year I'm gonna do the Colorado Trail. I have to do the Colorado Trail. So 1 month I'm gonna take a small hiatus. I'm gonna still I'll still make videos from the Colorado Trail. But also, I'm gonna get that Birkin so that wow, the grumpy looking roommate. What's going on? Why you look so grumpy? What happened? We raised like $100 for you. Why are you showing me the laundry? That's for me.
I think it's like a hint or something about it.
And I have to pick up my dirty laundry. Oh.
KC, have you showed your watch box? Like I saw on Instagram, the new eight.
Oh, it's upstairs.
Box?
Yeah, it's upstairs. Let me bring it down. You guys
might
bring
be
it down.
something. Get off the gaming subject. You know.
He got the new watch box.
A new watch, a watch box. It's like a wood. It's like a. I'll let him show you. It looks good.
Yeah. I saw it on the Instagram.
It looks good. 8-piece. Yes, Instagram. Yes.
Oh, 8-piece. I think he has like 4 now. That means he's gonna have to get another 4. He has to need to get another 5 to fill up the box and 1 on the wrist. But I want to do those 3 major hikes, and then get them engraved on the back. When the dates when I completed them. Yeah.
When are you thinking? Mid-year, middle year, or
next 3 years? So not this year, but I'm gonna start next year, and each one takes about 4 to 6 months. So it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna be wearing my Daytona, and I'm gonna do those epic hikes.
Well, that's good. Next year, after the gym, you know.
Yeah, that's why.
12 months of gym, you'll be
doing the gym right now. Is so good because I'm hitting the gym. I'm gonna exercise, build up the muscle, do the Colorado. That for the longest hike that I've ever done, and then next year push it to the limit.
Did you do weights today?
Did
you do weights today? Weights?
194 pounds. Oh,
no,
weights?
No,
you mean like...
not weigh-in, weights, because you had the lady size Explorer on, so I thought maybe it was easier.
Oh yeah, it's extremely easy. Yeah,
less weight, you know.
Love Explorer 1, guys. Perfect gym watch.
It's a great watch.
By the way, Jubilee says League of Legends is the best game ever made. Let's play some together. Ooh, is that Mike the Snake made?
Nah.
It's quite Ooh, look at those cushions. Wow.
That's nice. Tell us a little bit more about who made this box.
I just got it off Amazon equivalent over here, one of the on-site. Yeah, it costs about let me see. Let me convert it. $70.
$70?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mike the Snake wants to make some of these boxes for $5,000.
It's like it feels good, right?
Yeah, it feels good. It's pretty solid.
$70, dude.
Yeah,
you guys have been getting ripped off and scammed.
Is that green? The pillows? The pillows green?
Oh, the pillows are excellent. The pillows are extremely solid and spongy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look at that, $70. Anybody paying $700 is getting scammed.
The only issue I had, right, because it is quite slim in design, so my world timer doesn't fit it because my world timer is quite quite thick, right? So it can't close fully. Whereas the rest of the Rolexes are okay. Yeah,
that's a little bit annoying, but a lot of times that box stays open, right?
Yeah.
Or does it stay, or do you close it all the time?
I close it all the time. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Evan, is it okay if I ship my gear to your house?
You want to ship what? Your hiking gear?
Yeah.
No,
different Evan, because Evan
G ulterior motives. I need you for shipping logistics.
Yeah.
Shipping.
Because because he lives in Denver. You guys in Boulder. Actually, I might be stopping by Boulder. Hold on. Let me see.
Evan
just
G.
real quick.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah, so Evan is 10 miles south of Denver in Grand Castle, I believe. That's the name of it.
Let's see here. Let's see this map.
Good to know.
Castle Rock, sorry.
Okay, so it starts in like Denver. Okay. Where the hell is Boulder?
Boulder is like 30 miles northwest of Denver.
Oh, it's north. Where's north?
Northwest. So off the top of the.
Just use simple words like up or down.
Okay, sorry. It's up left.
North and west or east. I don't understand this.
It's left up from where that Denver dot is. The Denver Star.
So actually,
there's a key in the corner, Tim. See, it says north, top left corner. The key says north is up. That helps you.
Yeah.
$50,000 of psychology. Okay.
What is this psychology? This is not geography. This is geography and psychology. Cameron, those are different things. Did you know that?
I mean, you have to learn in your first years.
College.
Jesus, that's hell of a hike. Durango is like an 8-hour drive from Denver. Yeah.
Is this something that you plan on doing alone? Something you're going to do alone or with a roommate?
No. This is something I'm doing alone. Unless Evan wants to join me. Both Evan.
Well, you're bringing the Daytona with you, right?
Yes.
Well, I'll join you, Tim.
Oh, Cameron, are you sure?
Yeah, 100%.
You're gonna need some gear though.
Famous YouTuber goes missing on Denver hiking trail.
Panel guest not seen.
Rolex Daytona goes missing.
Young panel guest from college missing, spotted on airplane
in China,
flying too.
This is not even the longest. It takes about 28 days. I think they spaced
28 days. How the hell do you take a shower?
What do you mean? Well, it's about every 5 days you take a shower because like you're gonna stop by town to resupply. What do you mean? What?
Not every 5 days a shower.
It's a hike.
I mean, there's rivers along the way. You can always take a dip in the river.
Oh my god!
What?
You'll get hypothermia.
No. It's gonna be good weather. I'm gonna go like in August.
Evan G will meet you for a celebratory dinner after you complete your trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this bear country or wolf country or anything like that?
Oh no. There's no. This is like high mountains.
Okay. Bears, right?
I don't have that kind of vacation time, but I'm willing to meet you places to check in on you. Yeah, that'll be. Listen, man, Evan, that would be freaking cool because I'm gonna be going from here. You know, I might have some logistics, and it's always nice to know, like, you know, if something happens, God forbid, right? Because something could happen that I can call someone who knows lives in the state and help with some logistics.
See, Evan is saying only black bears, nothing too fierce.
There's probably bobcats and stuff up there, but I don't know how many bears are up there.
Yeah, I mean, Tim, I honestly can come with you. I'll be your Brian Laundry.
You'll be a security.
If you wear your Daytona.
Listen, Cameron, if you want to come with me, I'll send you. Basically, just go to YouTube and start looking for gear that I need for Colorado Trail. Watch some videos on the gear that you would need to bring with you, I don't buy it, but I'm gonna make a video. I say that. Always funny when.
Wait, Evan. Quick question for you: do you watch Nelk?
Yeah.
And Steve will do it.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
What do you think about their watch giveaways and watch collections? What's your opinion?
If they're making that much, then I guess you can just give away watches like that. But
do you like Steve will do its collection?
It's all right. It's not my favorite. It's pretty impressive, but not all the watches he has are my favorite.
You're talking about these Richard Mille big giant pieces that go on the wrist, right?
I think he has some, yeah.
Yeah, he has a lot like that.
Kyle has like this Day-Date, this classic gold. It's what kind of dial is it? I think it's like a silver dial. It's pretty good.
So Jay Thaddeus says, why not take the Explorer 2? And so let me kind of add on to that question by saying this. So people always assume like, well, you should take the Explorer 2 because, you know, you're hiking or whatever, you're in the outdoors. What utility, and this might create a little controversy, but what added utility does an Explorer 2 give you when you're hiking in the mountains that a Daytona doesn't?
Well, the Daytona has PCLs, and the Explorer is more rugged. The Daytona is gonna get scratched to hell.
It's pretty rugged.
Yeah, but the PCLs are gonna get scratched to hell.
What's a PCL?
On the Explorer.
The polished center links, the
Oh, who
polished
cares?
links.
Actually, it's impossible to see the scratches on this thing because they're super micro scratches, and also this has ceramic bezel that doesn't scratch. But
that's a question for the audience too. It's like, what is it? Why is having
watch for a hike?
Yeah, why is having a 24-hour hand something that's really helpful when you're in the middle of the fucking mountains?
I mean, I think the Explorer 1 because it's lighter. I think that's what I'll be if I was going to do it. I think the Explorer.
Exactly. And the Daytona is just as
What does the Explorer 1 give you that's different than any other watch?
Lightness. The base weight. The low base weight. Don't ever forget about the base weight, OC.
You want to explain it to me?
It's all about the base weight, mate. It's all about the base weight, mate.
I think OC, the thing that it gives you is, I don't think it really gives you anything. I don't know how to answer your question because it's pretty nuts.
Is it mostly aesthetic? Mostly aesthetic.
I mean, unless Tim, are you looking to beat your watch to hell, like how Rolex says those pictures of the first Explorer that got beat?
No, but I'm just saying, like at least with the Daytona, you can say, listen, I'm taking off now. Boom, here's my stopwatch, and then you walk for you're like, okay, I've walked for 3 hours so far, or whatever. Whereas it has some utility.
I just use my iPhone timer.
What is the Explorer 2 going to give you? Like, oh look, it's 3 hours different in it's 1 hour different in Los Angeles. Look at the GMT hand. I mean,
listen, you know what? I want to, technically speaking, I could bring my my Explorer 2 because I want to bring the Daytona for those 3 big hikes. So technically, I mean, I could take my Explorer 2. There's nothing. Actually, I might even put this up for people to vote.
You could. I was just asking, like a lot of people just, they tend to bucketize these watches as tool watches, right? It's like, hey, well, you're going to go swimming, take the sub.
The only tool is the person who's wearing one.
You got to swim 300 meters.
Imagine wearing a Submariner in a pool. You look like you might as well have fucking floaties on.
Well, Tim can't swim. He was, the last person in his class.
See the problem with the world timer? Yeah, it doesn't close. Yeah.
What?
Look at that.
Yeah, because the world timer is too thick. Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, but at least the top of the box is.
See,
at least the top of the box
is problem with the Omega. You see this, guys? This is why Omega is not Rolex. It's this small, but because you can see that the thickness comes not just from how thick the case is, but also how thick the clasp is.
Is it true it's pinching your hairs, Tim? The Speedy?
Yes.
It pinches your hair.
It does. It does pinch hair.
Wow. Like the roommate.
Like Omega, it's not perfect, but it's like most of us are not perfect. Only Rolex is perfect.
Marco Yolo's comment's good for a laugh, Tim.
OC's question is a good question, but does it matter in Tim's case? He doesn't even set the time. Fuck.
Which is why the chronograph is so important, because actually the time could be all fucking wrong and it wouldn't matter. You just hit the chronograph and it'll give you a lapsed time.
Evan, which watch would you wear?
If I were going on a hike, I'd probably wear an IWC.
Ooh, wait, which one? Like a Spitfire or something like that?
Like a Spitfire or something like that.
Like a field watch, right?
Yeah, field watch, yeah.
Yeah, you just got onto Tim Wright's good side by mentioning IWC. You know how you're buttering him up.
Hey, listen, I wanted to get the Spitfire because they're so cool, especially for this kind of purpose, hiking purpose. But then I figured out, like, wait a minute, why the fuck would I wear Spitfire?
Tim, language.
It's kids.
We have kids. Why would I wear the Spitfire if I have this Daytona that was a kind of freak of nature, just basically a lottery win with this one? Well, I should be wearing this one. That was this is why they give it to me, to do something cool with it. You know, that's why I think like every time I hear someone's buying a Daytona for investment and just sticking in the safe, it kind of pisses me off because they should be doing crazy shit with their Daytonas.
You can say I went hiking in Colorado with my Daytona Panda.
Yeah.
We saw a black bear.
Yeah. How fucking cool is that, right? The story. It just the watch becomes automatically so much cooler. Like think about Evan, he has that Seamaster that his dad took through freaking war. That makes that Seamaster so much cooler than the steel that it's just made of. And the logo and the branding. It was through fucking war. War, guys. That's good stuff.
Can I show Cam? There is a 34mm OP in silver at Rolex. So that's silver, right?
Yeah.
That's silver dial, right? So my wife has a Daytona, two-tone Daytona.
Ooh,
black dial. I showed you a photo. I've got a photo somewhere. I'll find one. And this will be like a baby / it's a birthday in May as well. And my AD, I have two ADs I deal with in Sydney, said to me that the black and the blue 34 is more popular because the 34 doesn't have that fancy green like yours, Cam. Just don't make it. So, but the silver, because she has two-tone everything, her rings and stuff, and her jewelry, Tiffany. So she likes silver, but the silver dial, it's got the gold secondhand, beautiful gold hour market indices. I think it's another good option for her. So hopefully I'll get it before May. Hopefully, I've been told I will.
In Sydney,
yeah, I can get you another green OP quicker than May.
I had a 41 OP. Sorry, OC in Sydney. Where is it?
Oh yeah.
I had where is it? I sold it to a friend of mine. There it is.
For the wife. For the wife.
Oh no, she doesn't want the green. She wants silver.
Oh,
she wants silver. She was thinking black, but she has the other. She doesn't wear it too often anyway. But I think for her, she's there. What were you going to say? The Sydney market. How is it?
No, I was going to ask. You have how many major AD players are in the Sydney metropolitan area? Because you mentioned two. Are there two that are competitive with each other, or are there more than two? Because Hourglass is one of them, right?
There's Hourglass, which is just reopened in the city centre, but there's
and
also
Hourglass has how many locations across Australia? They're like one of the biggest AD in Australia, right?
One of them. Kennedy is a bit bigger though. Kennedy is in like I think WA. They're really big over there. Melbourne, but I mean in Sydney there's Swiss Concept. They have multiple locations. So they have one at the casino, which is like Sydney Casino. They call it the Star. One in Sydney. Kennedy is literally down the road from Swiss Concept on Pitt Street, which is our main street in the city. And there's a Farron Price, which is a multi-seller. But Kennedy is my go-to. I've known them for years.
You have three main ADs in Sydney.
But basically. I go to Queensland, which is Archie's neck of the woods up in Brisbane, and Langford's. I've bought from them before too, Langford's, as well as Watches of Switzerland in another state, Canberra, ACT. So because I travel to see clients, whenever I've over the years I've popped in to build these relationships, and I bought all my pieces at retail. I've been lucky, very very lucky. But I
didn't know Watches of Switzerland had locations in Australia.
Yeah, there's a few. Or ACT that it's big there. It's in there. It's very nice. But yeah, it's good. But yeah, Kennedy is my That's what got the Air King. Air King came from there. Air King came from there.
Okay.
Air King Ben.
That's where.
What do you think?
That's where what's his name? Perth Luxury got his Batman from. Kennedy in WA, Western Australia.
Got it. Sorry,
Ken.
Why do you think Archie is having a hard time getting watches at retail in Australia? Is it really that hard?
He's a person, but he is a personality, and I'm sure they know who he is. But I don't think
he might be blacklisted.
I don't know. I think he got that last with MJ.
Also, he doesn't have a patience. He cannot lick AD's ass.
He wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't want to do that. But I mean, I don't know Archie that well. I mean, he's a person. It's hard everywhere.
He's not gonna buy the Krispy Kreme.
Australia is very small. Remember that. We're not in the US. It's a different market. It's very, very small. I'm patient. I'll wait for something. You know, for a few months.
It might be far.
It's really a shame that Archie didn't create and foster relationships with ADs because he has such a long career, a long hobby. His hobby goes for so long that he had lots of chances to try and do that, but for some reason
didn't do it.
He didn't.
The thing
you
is,
know why? You know what? How you do that, OC? You buy your girlfriend's green dials OPs. That's how you do that.
Well, you know what? Let's ask Evan, and see why Evan thinks. Why is Archie struggle getting watches from the authorized dealers? Why do you think?
Pepsi. He wants the Pepsi for the 50th. How? You know, that's the question. Why can't he get
We're gonna do a soul reading.
I feel like the reason Archie can't get anything from authorized dealers, are you guys talking about retail or just like in general?
Mm-hmm. No, for
at retail.
I mean, at retail. Yeah, at retail.
I'm sure everyone in Australia who's into watches probably knows who Archie is. They know he's got a big personality. Like he gets pretty mad pretty easily. So
exactly. Let's say he walked into an authorized dealer and he walked out and they didn't give him the white hang tag.
Yes.
Right? Or they didn't give or
can't get a book.
Yeah, can I get a book? Or can I get a book? And okay, can I get the bezel protector? And they go, listen, we've got to keep it. He would go on the next and go, the fucking these dealers wouldn't even give me a lousy bezel protector. And I could wait a minute. We just went out of our way to sell you a watch, and the next day you rail against us.
Yeah.
You know, for not giving you a bezel protector. So they're smart. They don't want to subject themselves to the risk of being ridiculed by someone who can be volatile.
Yeah.
And is
also
an online personality.
Also, let me give you guys another thing. What I'm thinking is that until a few years ago, buying on the secondary market was the smart thing to do.
That's right. So Bruce G, and you are right. He was too cheap. He was not cheap. It was the better value to buy in the secondary channel at that time.
He's too used to buying on the secondary market. Now that things have changed psychologically, I mean, it's like you just can't change the person that he is. Like I think at a certain point we become who we become, and that's it. We can know, like, there's until some point in time that that we can change, morph into different person. But I think that's it. He's gonna be like that, and people are gonna say he's too stubborn in his own ways. But
if he knew what he knew now, he would have. He could have built a relationship and used
stuff, right?
I mean, no disrespect to Archie, though, I do love Archie. Archie is like he's one of the originals. So
no, he's. I mean, listen, we're doing a soul reading. Soul reading. He would appreciate.
Do you think one of the sponsors, like David SW, will sell him a watch at retail?
No.
No. Can I say they can?
It's not a charity, man. It's not.
You can, mate. You say all these things about relationships and what the OP31. The lady I dealt with in 2014, 8 years ago, she sold me 2 pieces, right? In a short amount of time. But 2014, a Submariner no date wasn't hard to get. I got it in 3 months. I had to wait, but it was a short wait. She's now one of the managers of that AD. And she's passed me on just recently. I was talking about this silver OP34 to a sales associate, lovely young guy. Obviously, he's working his way up, and I don't really deal with her anymore. But I have the history of going in there for 8 years, and I've never sold a piece publicly. I was talking to Midnight Watchman. He was on this morning's
night wristwatchman.
Yeah, if I wanted to get that OP green back today and walk into the AD and wear it today, I could. You know what I mean? No one's watching. No one's watching. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can't you can't be talking about. I mean, you're making a joke about this. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a joke. You might have a lovely lady who's getting a $6,000 OP, the blonde girl. But you know what I mean? If you advertise it, you know what I mean? You're not stupid. They're going to find out. Don't advertise a sale. Sell. Even Tim, we've talked about his sub 40. Don't sell it publicly. That is some advice for you. Because I sell a lot of things, right? Luxury items, and under the radar. I wear an Air King. You understand? I wear an Air King.
I mean, look,
under the radar.
Is,
man.
I think I'm gonna regret selling my first watch. Fuck. First
Why
Rolex.
the fuck are you selling your first Rolex, Tim?
It would be dumb. Evan, what do you think? Should I sell my sub 40 date to put the money into AP 15500 with the silver?
Sell the fucking ceramic, Tim. What the fuck? That makes no sense.
Down, Cameron. Grab a cup of brew.
Have a drink.
Have a drink. I'll take a drink. If somebody wants to buy me a drink, I'll get a drink.
So
that watch took you on this whole journey through Rolex and everything that you've learned and appreciated.
So
you talk like a flipper, but we want to hear from a true wristwatch enthusiast.
So up and coming, the future.
So it's a 40. It's your first Rolex, right?
Yeah, it's my first Rolex. Yeah.
Okay.
Or should I sell a Cermet, which is what Cameron is saying? 41 Cermet. So I have the sub 40 or 41 Cermet. Sell the first watch, first Rolex, or sell the latest one and be forever banned from Rolex if they find out.
They're closing you. Just start a journey again.
Or should I pass on the 15500?
What are you going to do with the 15500?
You know the 15500
for the channel OC.
So
get all the AP guys.
500, right?
All the AP guys will come on there. Speedy, the 15500. All the AP guys will come over to the channel. That's what's going to happen.
I wouldn't sell my first Rolex. There's no way I would.
But it's
of course.
Fund.
Evan, speak some sense into this guy.
But the funding goes to look at this watch. Just have to look at it for a second.
What dial? What color?
Look at this watch. Chunkster, $5.
Wait, are you getting this at retail, Tim?
Yeah.
My dad has a Royal Oak. Like my dad probably still has one. It's probably just in the safe. He has a Royal Oak as well.
So what do you think? Selling the first Rolex to fund this watch right here on the screen.
The Cermet is the same price at a gray market as this.
So
it's hard. I'll be right back. I just need to grab a glass.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just a big proponent of not selling your first Rolex.
I
would never, ever sell my
It's hard to sell a Cermet too.
Can I put it this way, Cam? If you bought a watch 8 years ago, a Submariner no date for 8,000 Australian, and then you sell it for 19,000 Australian after wearing it for 8 years, would you sell it to put that money into your business? At the highest?
No.
You wouldn't. No. You wouldn't take. Oh, come on! You wouldn't take 11,000.
I would never. You never sell your first Rolex. You never sell your first Rolex.
I'd sold my first Rolex. That was my first Rolex. I sold my first Rolex. I'm pretty happy.
Rolex. Well, my Rolex tells a story.
Right.
It was bought in a place where it will always tell a story from a part of my life that I continue to love, which is the Bahamas, and it's just sentimental to me. I won't say that I'll flip watches, but if I were to get any other watch, it would not mean as much to me. Like let's say I got a Submariner tomorrow, it would not mean as much to me as my Datejust. One day with a sub does not mean anything near my Datejust at all.
Just a little bit.
For one,
there's nothing built. There's no memories built. There's no relationship built with the watch I go out and buy tomorrow.
See, for once, Cameron's actually thinking as an enthusiast would think. Like, never sell your first Rolex. So I would applaud.
And it's not just my first Rolex; it's my first watch that I ever bought. I ever went out and bought with my.
I'm in the process of complimenting you, Cam, and you interrupted.
He wasn't finished.
Oh, my bad, OC.
Let him finish, for Christ's sake.
I was going to say that you're actually expressing a very sentimental perspective that is a mature viewpoint, and it's also actually a smart financial one in the sense that Rolexes do tend to be worth more after decades and decades and decades. So you not only get the emotional attachment of it, but it's actually something that never, if you don't have to, try not to sell Rolex. So I'm actually applauding you, Cameron. Good sentiment.
First
Yeah, that
applause.
watch is never.
The camera never.
I would have to be homeless, gone through all my money, and an alcoholic, alcoholic to sell
crazy.
that.
But you know what?
Crazy because like I'm just gonna jump in real quick because I'm gonna know what Tim you're gonna say. When there are things called opportunity costs. So let's say you have this watch and it has sentimental value or whatever, but you don't have a lot of liquidity, and you'd like to
no liquidity at all,
and you'd like to sell this thing because you can buy this watch here, and this watch, which you could buy for 27 or whatever, is worth 60. Believe it or not, this thing 6 months ago was 35 or 40, and now all of a sudden it's 60. And you're thinking, listen, as a financial investment, it's also, I'm going to wear it. I'm not planning to sell it, but if I can buy this for 26 and it's all of a sudden magically worth 60, that's a very smart trade.
So would you sell your first Rolex or the Cermet? That is,
if I had
the
to,
same price green market.
No, I mean, the Cermet he can't sell. That's something that he got recently from an AD. They'll know that he sold that.
But they shut down.
Renovating, aren't they? They're coming back.
Yeah, they're not shut down. So he knows that. The Sub, on the other hand, is an older watch, previous generation. They made hundreds of thousands of them. It's not, I mean, you may have some special emotion attached to it, but
can I just say one more thing to Cam about? I'm over here. I was underneath the comment. I don't collect. I'm not a collector. Okay, I've had 4 pieces at one: Milgauss OP41, the Milgauss with the Z Blue, the Sub No Date, and the Egg King. My business is about money coming in, money going out. I sell to a lot of collectors: art, vehicles, bikes, motorcycles. I sell a lot of very luxury items, whatever you want to call it, to collectors. Now, a lot of my customers over 15 years. I'm 40. Do
you think there's something wrong with collectors?
I think there's a few listening right now. I'll get in trouble, but I'm going to say it. To me, collecting is an emotionally unstable person collects.
That's true. You have a point.
I don't collect.
That's
you're talking about, what do I wear on my hike? If I'm going hiking, I'm wearing the one watch I'm wearing. It's a lot easier. I'm going to the island. I'm in the sand. I'm jet skiing. I'll wear the bloody thing everywhere. You know what I mean? But it just, to me, that profit I made on that piece, which went to a friend of mine. Again, I can get it tomorrow. Right, a friend of mine. It wasn't advertised. I sold it. He gave me some funds. I bought a vehicle recently off a friend to help him out, and it goes back and forth. I put into the business. I put that towards some art, and I made a massive GP on the gross profit on that art.
Yeah,
it goes and it goes and goes and goes and goes. That's just my business. But to a normal person, your first piece, Cam, you're a young guy, it might mean something to you. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not the end of the world for me.
Hey, how many young people, can go out and buy a brand new Rolex on their own? Not many, unless your parents are super rich.
My son went to a 25-year-old guy. I have a relationship. If you look at that photo, the OP green's next to a 41 millimeter no date. Another piece I got from the AD. Never was advertised. Went to another client of mine. You know what I mean? It's just to me, it's a very small part of it. Watches. I love watching everyone squirm and try to get the Pepsi and the Daytona, and that's why I'm in this community. I was saying the Midnight Watchman. I love it. Everyone.
So you're saying
it's so funny.
So you're saying that you think that collectors are not emotionally stable?
Oh, not everybody. I mean, you can collect stamps.
If you are emotionally stable, upvote right now. And if you're not, still upvote.
And I think, for certain things I can't connect with certain collectors on. There's only a few watches, like how Evan said that his favorite Rolex is the Yachtmaster, which is mine as well, and the Daytona. If I get a Yachtmaster, I will not flip it. If I get a Daytona, I will not flip it. Any other Rolex I would buy, I would have no emotional attachment to because I just don't generally like it.
Sure.
Do you kind of get that? But other collectors, they would buy any Rolex and it means something, which I don't see how, in my eyes, I don't see how that's genuine. Any watch, there has to be something special about a watch for you to want to hold on to it.
Something like my father's Speedy, 1969. He bought this. It was around $1,000. You go full screen. Right. You'll love this, Tim. Where are we going? This way. Look at the hands. 1969. He bought this. And my dad's 82 years old. So what's that? We're in 2022, 50 odd years. It's a long time. And that's a watch that will never be sold. Never be sold.
Right.
That's a family heirloom, I guess.
You have it? You have
there
that?
You go.
I not here in the house, but I have it. It's mine now. My dad.
Holy fuck!
He wore it for 20-something years, and took it off very irregularly, and then it stopped ticking. He thought it was broken, left in the drawer for 30 years. He thought ours was broken. Until
look at this. You and Evan, you guys have something in common. Both of you have amazing watches from your dads. That's so fucking cool.
And that has family. Yeah, me $1,000 in 1969. What's the equivalent today? You know what I mean? It's a lot. It was 900 and something. I can't. But yeah, it's that's a family watch.
Very special watch.
And that won't be for sale. There's no amount of money that would ever.
Right, exactly.
I'll give it to my son. He's 4.
Shout out to Chunkster.
For some collectors, I just don't understand how the fuck is every watch a special watch. It's just something I will never get. There has to be
they might
for a watch
at milestones, a birth of a son, or a business success. They started a business, or they made $1 million. You know what I mean?
All right, pause for a moment. Tim has an announcement. Chuckster, $5.
Yeah. No, I did say, hey, Chuckster, thank you so much. I'm gonna open this one up. Thank you so much.
We want to see your roommate get lit too, Tim.
$5. Air King is right. If you have a business, you need to prioritize your business and liquidity over collecting pieces. Collecting pieces need to be strategic with cash. And I put a poll in the chat, guys.
Yes.
Should I sell the Viking sermon, take that money, and put it into the YouTube business? I don't know what the hell that means. Maybe it means buying 100 straps, different colors. Portion of that money will go to buy the straps. Portion will go to make some postcards. Another portion will go towards maybe hiring a part-time graphic designer. Should I take that money and spend it into the YouTube? Maybe it will have. Maybe I should hire a brand consultant. That's probably going to be like $3,000. To create all the graphics and like a business strategy for the next 2 to 3 years. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it will expedite this whole YouTube thing and bring us closer to whatever that thing is. Cameron, don't flip.
Tim, tell me what's special other than the green dial to you. I mean, the green bezel to you about
Cameron
your sermon.
Has a question for you. Diego says, Cameron, many people, including myself, are attached to the watch, not just for the memories made with the watch, but for the hunt. The hunt that leads to buying watch. By the way, Diego will not stop collecting watches until he burns through his whole savings account.
Diego, you sound like me with women.
Ooh. Tim Remington, love that Speedy Air King band. 321 with twisted lug case. Pretty rare. By the way, Tim Remington, thank you so much for your generous contribution to the Speedy. The new generation.
Tim, what is special to you about that sermon other than the green bezel?
The sermon?
Tell me. Yeah, what's special about it?
Well, nothing yet, but what's special to me is I think it is like the most perfect Submariner. It's all everything that I love about my sub 40 date. Like I wish I went for the Hulk because like I love the Hulk. I like the date.
The Hulk is,
and I want a little bit of color, but not too much color.
Yeah.
I think the Yachtmaster is my favorite. Like, if it came down to a Yachtmaster and a sub, even though the sub is cheaper and it's, I guess, more waterproof, I would go for the Yachtmaster. It just makes more sense to me.
Yachtmaster
I
is a
love the
better
Yachtmaster
wearing
too.
watch.
The Yachtmaster is by far my favorite Rolex.
That thing wears so. How smooth does it wear, Evan?
It's I think the bracelet for a Yachtmaster is really smooth. I really didn't like the bracelet for it.
The Yachtmaster is a perfect Rolex.
I'll wait for a Jubilee Yachtmaster.
I don't think
they have a Yachtmaster. Yeah, that's what they come out with a Jubilee Yachtmaster. I'm game.
Cheers, Chunkster, man. Thank you. Cheers, man.
So Evan, you're not Evan Gutzak? That's a different Evan, yeah?
No, different Evan.
Totally different one.
No problems. Just
separate and unique.
Up and coming. The future.
Up and coming.
Yep.
Wristwatch collector and maybe YouTuber, maybe a competitor, a future snake or a rodent. You never know.
Drop the link.
Drop the link. Drop.
Just joking. I'm just the other Evan got a bit. I understand.
Wait, what happened to the other Evan? Where is he?
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, as someone with a collector mentality, I'll agree that it's not rational, but I'm not going to nitpick your choices of words. That it's an issue of being emotionally unstable.
Yeah. If you hit my next comment,
I think also those words, emotionally unstable. Those two words, they mean so many different things to many people.
Yeah. He didn't mean that. He didn't mean that. He was just that's just a poor choice.
Did you mean
we all know what he means.
Did you mean like critical thinking ability by that?
If you hit my next comment, it'll explain, right? I have clients, right? Look at this. They spend hundreds of thousands, millions in some cases on art. To me, it looks like I could draw it. My son could draw it. So to me, having 6 to 10 pieces on a wall, I have my photos on the wall, but I mean, and continuously chasing art pieces, which hold value, like watches, they go up a lot more than watches. I mean, I sold a piece. I sold a piece, a Banksy. It was a $1 bill with some scribble. I mean, I'm not an art critic. I'm not an expert. I just know what I pay and I can get things. To me, that's an emotionally unstable person. And I've spoken to the client. I have people that I've dealt with for many years, and not saying everyone who's a watch collector, is
he's doubling down on emotionally unstable, Tim.
Yeah.
Are they buying for?
I'm unstable myself.
Are they buying for collection purposes or just investment purposes?
You know how Watch Wizard and the other guys say he goes.
The Wizard. Where is the Wizard?
The Patek he had. What was it? Say he had a Patek, the orange, the Singapore edition, whatever. He goes, it was sold before he got it.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, it was sold before the client asked for that piece. He found it and sold it before he got it. He's just holding it for a few days and selling it. It's exactly the same as what I do with certain things.
With the Banksy.
Well, with art,
so now we know he's a Banksy flipper.
I'm not an art expert. I'm not
an art flipping scum.
Motorcycles is my expertise. There's a few Ducatis and bikes you cannot get in Australia. You have to get them from the US. How do you get them from the US? How do you find them how do you get someone to sell it who's in the US? It's a whole other thing.
I'll get one for you, Air King Ben. Just let me know.
Oh yeah, I'll send you the I'll send you the model number I want. It's one of 2.
Michael Paris. Before I pay the Rolex tax for a sub or Pepsi, I'll buy a Mosier.
Fuck no.
Not a fan.
You sound like fucking what's his name? Pigsley.
I'm not a fan of Mosier, and I think what you're trying to imply is that you have to purchase products from the authorized dealer that you don't want or don't like in order to qualify to buy the sub or Pepsi. That's faulty reasoning. You don't necessarily have to do that. I don't know where you're located, Michael, but there's nothing that irks me more than this notion that ADs are scum and you have to buy a bunch of stuff that you don't want and you need to spend $200,000 to buy a sub. It's just, that is nonsense. You know it's nonsense. I hope you know it's nonsense.
By the way, what's the
Green
answer
Dial
to the poll?
OPs work for your girlfriend. They do work to get you the watches that you want. I believe.
Guys, make sure you upvote this live stream.
Tom's River, New Jersey. That's like by Atlantic City. Yeah, well, you got Bernie Robbins there. What else do you have there? I mean, you're close to Philly. You're within an hour from Philly. You could go to Govberg.
Wouldn't it be the aftermarket premium? Like
that's what he's implying. That's what he's implying. Either the gray market or buying extra stuff from the AD.
By the way, the Sky Dweller. Fuck, it's expensive now.
Wait, how much is it?
Which one?
39,000.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's the blue Jubilee. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
this is what I wanted as my date just, because this kills like 7 stones with 1 bird. It's all kinds of complications.
I mean, 7.
And you will never set it.
7 birds with 1 stone.
I don't like to say. I don't want to talk about killing birds, because then people think that Marcelo is one of my targets. And I don't want him to see it coming, because I don't want to talk about all this bird killing. It's just, I want it to be unexpected. So 7 stones. Basically, this watch is a great way to kill 2 stones with 1 bird, because it's a date just, but at the same time, it's a Sky Dweller, and then you don't need to get multiple watches. You just get 2 watches in one.
I know a lot of people love that watch, and the command bezel is so great, and it's an annual calendar, and blah blah blah. Good for you. If you love this watch, more power to you.
What do you think of it, LC?
It's an abomination. It's a Datejust 2. This is a watch that was designed during the Datejust 2 Day Date 2 era, and it's basically the same case from that outdated case language, with a super thick, awful proportion bezel, really radically, obscenely large indices, big blocky white indices. It's an abomination of a dial, but whatever. If people like it, good for you. Not everybody likes everything.
My Lady Size Explorer 1 14. Huh.
Oh, 214270.
By the way, I just noticed, but actually I noticed today at the gym, but my Explorer 1, it's actually got quite some wear. Let me just show you this, if it will focus.
Oh yeah.
On the side of the case over here.
From your sleeve?
I think.
From your sleeve, your jacket sleeve?
Yeah, you see that? Yeah, it's just rubbing against the sleeve. It takes off the polish. Kind of weird.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
No big deal. No, I don't care. This is for wearing, not for saving. But you can see it. You can see it in reflection. Can you see that? It's right there. It's like a white spot. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. That's why I'm saying these are. I don't think of these as investments. I much rather give this away at 100,000 subscribers than sell it. Flip. Evan, the Sky Dweller is super dope. I'm on the list for one with one of my ADs. I get that it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really appreciate that tech.
Evan, that's your way of saying that you admit that it's not a good looking watch.
The tech though,
it's not everybody's cup of tea. Is the polite way of saying this thing is fucking ugly looking, but it's hard to get. So I really want one. And then and then just to do a little bit of battle with Michael Paris, please don't use that same old fucking tired narrative of, well, it's the most complicated watch Rolex makes. Who gives a fuck?
Oh my god!
Damn.
Bro, OC.
Well, no.
OC. I will buy this watch, and I will buy it for all its marketing that it has. I will put my money where my mouth is and buy it at retail.
I mean, just
because I believe in Rolex's marketing that much that I will buy this at retail.
It's the most complicated watch, but by the way, it's the most complicated to fucking look at. Who decides
Dude,
to put the
but like,
months all the way around the edges like
here's
that
the
with
thing.
a fucking small red dot? That's the most
But OC,
stupidest
Are you
thing I've
trying
ever
to
heard.
kill Sky Dweller sales here? OC, what the fuck are you
I'm not
doing?
gonna. Sky Dweller sales will go up if I rail against it. But the point is, like, look at it objectively. Why would you put the month
price down
around the rim of the dial as a small fucking block? You know, it's like that's so lame.
As long as rich people are happy buying it, I will buy it at retail and give it to them.
There's no 5s on the dial. I mean, I wouldn't buy it.
Diego M, $5. Tim, chug a big shot for Big Meech. Oh, I guess the Big Meech did bet on the wrong horse. He should have invested that 10K into timwrite.com. This is I guarantee 100% ROI. Okay,
OC, you want to bet something? I bet if your AD offered you that watch at retail, you would buy it.
Tim, did you already give away your Tisset?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You would fall for the marketing jargon that they have and buy that thing at retail.
By the way, not everybody who gets offered that watch at retail buys it. There are some models of the Sky Dweller that are insanely expensive and are not a good value. So, for example, the full gold Sky Dweller on Oyster Flex. Okay, I've been offered that watch, turned it down flat cold. A lot of people get offered that watch, and a lot of people turn it down because it's fucking ugly.
Especially it doesn't matter. Turn away the
doesn't matter.
Dweller.
Especially the champagne dial one, which is just pretty hideous, and it's $40,000, and that's a lot of money to pay for that watch, precious metal or not, on the Oyster Flex bracelet. It's a lot of money. So
just pay for the marketing jargon and buy it, OC. You can take the missus on a good vacation with that thing.
Would never. I don't think it's worth more. I don't think it sells for over retail, does it? The Sky Dweller on Oyster Flex?
I think it's like 70 grand for the rose
no
gold.
Way. No way.
It will. If it doesn't, it will. It's all.
Yeah, that thing is 70 grand.
Australian it is. US it's around 50, isn't it? 52.
I wouldn't buy it. You'll lose your ass on trade-in value, and it's not a good looking watch. But that's me. Diego, thank you, man.
As long as it trades over retail, I think it's a beautiful watch. You'll see.
No. Listen, but Kevin, I'm gonna do 6K. By the time showcase gets to 5, I'm gonna be at 6. I'm gonna blow this competing motherfucker out of the water.
Wasn't the Black Bay 58 at 5,000 giveaway? 5,000 for Black Bay 58?
Yeah. 10,000. Black Bay 58.
10,000. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 10,000. 6,000 for PRX. 10,000 for. I need to make video. I need to video review of the PRX and the giveaway at the same time. I need to make that video yesterday.
Kevin was saying earlier that you can make a video soon. It's coming.
Cam, how about buy something that's not a woman's watch first?
Nine
is fine. OC is better than Cam.
OC,
yeah, Cam.
I like Cam.
I don't think. By the way, Cam, you did not make your your daily $50 thing. So today might be your last day unless someone sends that $50 mercy save Cameron super chat. We got basically 50 minutes left. Maybe we'll wrap up early. You never know. This show.
I'm wrapping up early. I have to go.
Yeah, I got to wrap up early too. So 15 minutes is my max.
Another 15. Okay, we're gonna go for another 15 minutes, guys.
Let's go. I mean, if you want to go through David, if you want to go through David SW and find out some obscenely priced watches or some good values, we can do that.
Let's see, just real quick here. What do we got? The two-tone subs are exploding in price.
23,000, and that's a new one.
Yeah, brand spanking new. Then we got the Explorer 2. That's
a reasonable price, right?
13 for an Explorer 2, I'd say is pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
And then you've got the 126-300 Datejust 41.
That's
smooth
beautiful
bezel.
Datejust.
Yeah. You're so 11. These sell for 8,000. So there's a $3,000 premium.
8,600. 8,600.
Yeah, but this is with the old card. Like this is like David's trick. Not
with
trick,
the small
but
box. That's the wrong box.
Yeah, wrong box. So this is 3,000, easily 4,000.
It's a scam. It's a ripoff.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, actually, you know what? Maybe back then they came with the small box.
And then we've got.
That's why it's so cheap.
Then we've got.
And this is not the old reference. This is the current reference. Datejust.
But beautiful Datejust. I love that.
We've got the 36 Explorer at double
and
retail.
Then there's this one, the other one. Actually, I think this is better with the rhodium. Oh, the same price. Just this. Oh, only $200 more.
Wait, how the hell is the Explorer 2 less expensive than Explorer 1? I don't get that.
Explorer 2 more expensive than Explorer 1?
The Explorer 2 is cheaper than the Explorer 1.
Oh, you're talking about... Oh, because this is the old generation. This is like mine. Same one as mine. This is probably from 2009. Oh, 17. No. How it's again, I think that looks like a wrong box. Mine is older and mine came in the big box. That's a small one. That's a small
This
box.
is a ladies box.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit weird. What's going on? But okay.
The regular box is the medium Rolex box, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. Because that's clearly that's a small box. My Submariner, by the way, came in this small box. By the way, I'm thinking of going to my AD and just asking him to give me a free box. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that works. You can flip it for $300.
No, I don't want to flip it. I just want to change it. I'll give them back my box. Well, actually, you know what? I'll keep it.
Another hat. Hard to get. I can't get one.
A hat? I sent you the hat. What are you talking
about? I mean, like 8 years, and I've never got a bloody hat. I got a watch roll, though, a Rolex roll as a gift. You know the gifts.
Yeah.
But the bloody hats.
By the way, when are you gonna get the hat?
I told you I got some friends, including the person you sent it to, coming. And I said that's USA. It wasn't Canada. It was.
Did I send it into wrong fucking country?
No. The zip code. I think the code was okay. But you said Canada yesterday. Ben has a friend in Canada. I'm thinking, oh shit, no, it's Mission Viejo, South California.
Oh, was it California?
CA. It's the same.
I thought that meant Canada.
Yeah, no, it was California. South Mission Viejo. I think it's Mission. I've been there once. Mission Viejo. So yeah, but they'll get that.
It said CA, so I thought it was Canada. I thought it was.
I double checked the receipt that you sent me, and it was definitely the right 90 whatever hell. Yeah, cool. Now, so they should get it a couple of days because only from East Coast, New York to West Coast, and then they're coming early March, so a few weeks. I'll wear it in that. I'll wear it in Vegas. How's that? I'll wear it on the stream.
Cool. Enjoy it in good health, man. Congratulations on the upcoming new kid.
Number two. That's it.
Look at this.
Yeah. Is it in-house movement or?
I hope so. Sorry, back to watches. Sorry.
No.
Off the trail again.
Movement's a good one. I was just looking. 126331 two-tone.
I'm sorry, that was too good. I'm sorry.
That was fantastic. We should use it again. Like, yeah, I'll use it tomorrow with tickets on his show.
I don't like that Datejust.
That's a $13,000 watch that he's selling for $18,500. Wow, that is a big
premium.
That's a big premium.
Premium watch. Premium squeeze.
It's a huge premium. I mean, it's like
13,000 at retail prices.
Really?
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, I mean, what about this Grand Seiko? That looks like its own over retail Grand Seiko.
That's a root beer is 15,200.
140 anniversary. What do you think about this? Hey,
I don't like it.
Hey, look at that. Oh, that's the one with the lake. The lake. Shit, it sells over retail, guys.
Yeah, it's definitely over retail, but I think that it's a nice watch.
Look at this. Hey. That looks titanium. Shinjitsu polishing.
Shinjitsu. Yeah.
Wow. Look at that spring drive with.
Oh my god, blue screws, everybody.
The blue screws. By the way, you see the bevel on the rooted rotor. You see the bevel, right?
Yeah.
See how there's these internal
by
angles?
hand.
that they had to develop a special technology to do that. That is, you
You
can't.
had to grow it in a lab.
No, not the rotor, not the rotor. Fuck you, Ken. Honestly, you know what? Where's
That was
Cameron?
pretty good, I have to admit.
See
Cam.
you on
Come
the
on.
tomorrow stream, man. Okay.
You should get a GS, Tim. GS,
Oh.
you'll appeal to all those GS collectors.
Those screws are
Where's
the
Superman?
screws are growing
By
in
the
a
way,
petri
all the
dish.
GS collectors left when Jonathan left. So
is that where GS Superman went to Germany?
No, GS Superman. I think he's on the kind of a break. Let's see.
Okay. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
GS Superman, come back. He needs you.
Hamza knows what I'm talking about.
We're sinking without the GS Superman super funding.
Do we have to look at this watch? Really? Let's move on.
No, that's beautiful. That's but it's hey,
Yeah.
I'm saying the Grand Seikos could be the next brand, the next hot brand. Say, oh, Kevin is still here, guys. Everybody behave.
You must be on another level of rich to be able to afford watches over retail. This is crazy.
Or you have a few issues. I'm joking.
He's not emotionally unstable. He's just psychotic.
You could get anything if you're willing to pay for it. Let's be honest. Anything you want. Anything at all.
Yeah.
Nothing's impossible.
As long as you have money.
Yeah.
That's right.
Money's the hardest part.
Variety. Because of variety, we've got Planet Ocean. We've got a Reggae Marine. We've got
just really quickly,
50 Fathom.
I mean, OC. Like we have 52 people voted, right? But like
my dad actually has that 50 Fathomos right here.
He's got it in the
nice
gold.
Yeah, gold.
How sexy is that? What do you think? Because like most people, they think that it's not like at retail they think it's not worth the money, but like that's such a great deal. Can you tell us a little bit more about that watch? Like what about the quality? Like show us the bezel. Rotate the bezel for us. Tell us what the click is like.
Nice clasp.
Oh, careful with the crown. No, rotate the bezel. That's the crown. The bezel.
Yeah, the bezel is that big ring on the top.
The click on it's all right. The crown's not the best, but the bezel's pretty good too. The click on the bezel's all right. I'd say it's a little bit bulky for my taste though, but
it's a lot of gold in there.
Yeah,
and that's good for a gold watch.
It's
being
pretty
bulky
heavy.
Is kind of
yeah,
cool.
It's definitely heavy, but
he still has the sticker on the back.
Yeah, he does. He just got this like recently.
Wow, nice.
You know what? He might have got that based on my recommendation.
Does he have the box? The box close by.
Yeah.
Kevin, is the box close by? Does he have the receipt in the box? Can you pull out the receipt so we can read it?
Kevin says, "Ooh, Tim should not sell. Who will super chat him the money then?" Yeah, right. Exactly.
Is this related to the poll? Did you want to discuss the poll results real quick?
Yeah, everyone who voted no has to super chat because
I said yes. I'm with Cam on this one.
I guess you don't have to super chat. You got off scot-free on this one. If you voted no, though, you have to send super chats now.
Why do you think people voted no, Tim?
I think 2 reasons.
Can't get the piece. Retail. Sorry.
They think maybe it's gonna go up in value, but the number 2, they just don't want me to succeed. They want me to. They don't want my business to grow. They like it basically. They like the way these live streams are right now. They appreciate. They think it's a small club because if you think about it, if it grows, it could get a little bit out of. Imagine there's 1,000 people watching this thing, right? Then it's
may I offer an alternative theory?
Give me another theory.
Yeah, the reason why 52% or whatever percentage is voted no, and the people can jump in and confirm or deny this theory, but the Zermit is something that is there, it's tangible, and they know that it's going to over a decade appreciate in value. And it'll be worth something X in some period of time in the future. Now, if you sell it and you choose to take those funds and invest it, I think the audience may feel that you're not the best steward of those investment funds, and that you would actually, your investment would deliver a poor return. If I'm being polite,
they wouldn't get the 35% ROI. You telling me?
In other words, whatever money you sold that for, that sermon for, would go into frivolous activities that would generate absolutely no tangible benefit, long-term benefit.
Yeah, man, just buy 10 freaking what you call them, flow profs with the profit.
Yeah. So I don't know if the audience, if that's what the audience thinks or not, or if they're or if they have a different reason. But that was my alternate hypothesis.
It's what you think, Tim. You know, like you've got 6 Rolex. I mean, there's got to be one that you can part with to get the AP for all the AP people to come over. The people
no, it wasn't about the AP. He was talking about investing it in the channel. In different activities for the channel.
Yeah, because you guys, Air King Ben, you were talking about business. That you sold your watch and you invested it into the business. So you gave me an idea to put some money into this live stream YouTube.
Well, before you make your decision, you know, remember I wear an Air King, so you know.
Yeah, but you're not running a successful YouTube channel. No. I am like to do that. You need to have a small collection of watches. Oh, by the way, Evan, I have a question.
No, you don't. You do not need that.
No, he's talking about capital. If you get another $20,000 to put in, that's a good. Yeah, good.
Hey, Evan, when's the next time you're gonna be at your dad's place?
I'll be here for the rest of this week, but I think next time I'll probably see him is March when we go to the London watch show.
Watch show. You know which watch Dad is going to bring to the London watch show?
Probably the 5205 or the I would say that the 5205 or the GMT Master 2, the Coke.
The Coke. Okay. Because actually, you know what? I just thought of a different idea.
He might bring this one. I'm not sure.
Oh, that would be freaking next level.
Yeah.
Wow. I could sell that. I could sell that tomorrow.
Hey, man. Listen, Evan. So, I want to do like these like a higher quality level videos about some amazing wristwatch collectors. And I was thinking maybe it would be really cool if we made a video about like your dad and his collection.
My dad, he's definitely had a lot of watches. He has a lot in his safe still too at the bank, so.
And he's such a fucking cool guy. He has a really interesting story, you know, with the going through war with the Seamaster.
Yeah.
Dude. And it's like technically, you know, I want to do that hike, right? In Colorado. Yeah. What I could do if, let's say, with the other Evan, but like, let's say this is going to be sometime in August. I'm planning for August. Maybe I'm going to do it earlier, but let's just say it's August, right? But I could send my like hiking gear to you guys and then come with camera equipment. We can do a film, shoot the film about your dad and his collection, and then I'll send my camera gear back home, take the hiking gear, do the hike, come back, and then do the video. That could be cool.
Yeah. None of that's going to happen.
Shut up, OC. Let the man dream. And this is how I
guys.
I want to make some films.
Cam, good night. I've got 2 minutes. Two minute warning for me.
4 minutes. It's 11:30.
Okay, 4 minutes.
Where did everyone go?
Cam's gone.
Cam had to go?
Cam had to go.
I'm going to end the poll. I'm going to shut it down. JDG5167. If Tim wants to reinvest $20K into the business, that is great. But he should write a rebel business plan
Real business
Not
plan.
Around from idea to real. I thought rebel. I thought like a rebel stream plan.
A rebel plan, like the opposite of what
I thought he meant he want me to come up with a 24-hour live stream idea.
A rebel plan would be the opposite of what Cars wants you to come up with. A business plan that makes sense.
Yeah.
You come up with the opposite, something that makes absolutely no sense.
Oh, but you know what? This is what the people that I would pay to come up with. Because if you go on Fiverr, there are business analyst strategists. It's like 2,000, and they come up with like a real growth. Like you look at Teddy Baldessari right now. He's running a fucking. He has a watch store. He sells used watches. Like YouTube, he built it up to the point where he started with selling some bullshit on the side, then straps, now watches as well. And the same thing with the buff boy. He's doing the same thing. One location, second location, lessons, and then he's gonna turn those lessons into leads. There's a strategy to it.
I saw that Anthony was in Los Angeles looking to lease $36,000 a month houses.
Did he buy one? I saw some apartment.
No, I think he's looking to lease a house in Los Angeles for $36,000
a month. Boom. I saw that house. By the way, that's like right next door to Cars and Chrono. Cars and Chrono messaged me. He's like, "This motherfucker's moving right next door to me."
I gotta move. It's by the street, Cars. By the street.
It's quite a guys. Huge shout out to Evan, the new panel member. Evan, I hope to see you more often on these streams, talking watches, talking about your life. We're gonna plan it out. We're gonna plan out your life plans.
Next time I'm on, I'll definitely have my watches.
Hell
yeah! My actual collection.
I'm excited. I'm super freaking excited. What a great show tonight. Huge shout out to Air King Ben.
Thank you.
Dude, welcome back. OC, another legend. We had also
Cam.
Lord.
Lord.
Shout out to him. Guys, check out his channel, Lord. I think he's actually from
California.
He's like a child of Satan or something like that. I mean, this hobby sometimes brings out the worst in people. But we're here to guide you towards the light and not the dark side. Hit the upvote button before you leave. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. TN Tickers is gonna run a live stream for me. So, and 50% of all the super chat go to him. So support the guy, and I'll see you guys in 2 days. In a day, 2 days, Tuesday.